Black Compass Media back in the building. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now. Everybody that's tuned in. Tone Bro checking in. New Battler Spotlight. All right, where we showcase some of the guys that's on the, you know what I mean, like that's working. They on the circuit. You know what I mean. Whether it's it don't matter what league they at, don't matter where they at right now. You know what I'm saying. It's just people that's working, that's talented, that people are talking about, and things like that, man. First and foremost, man, I want to shout out the whole team. Shout out to Cola and Posey and Polo, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, holding it down and things like that, man. Go check out our other content as well. We did have Black Ice up here yesterday. They was talking cash shit, but they also got the Cage Insurrection card coming up and stuff like that out in Milwaukee. Pay-per-view for 35, at the door 45, and they got a day party the day before. Like the day before, it's a day party with scrippers. So shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? But this series right here has been dope, man. I do want to say one thing before I get started too. I am humbled by the amount of people who hit me up about it, who talked about it, who's you know what I'm saying? Yo, my man D already getting started. Half a key under the Scully. That was funny. That was funny. But nah, man. You know, I just want to shout out all the people that have been in support of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's many. I think we probably, you know, one of the only platforms that really talk this type of talk. You know, we cover the gamut, man. We could have legends up here one day, whole leagues up here the next day. See, like this week we had Black Ice. Last week we had Queen of the Ring. Next week we may get iBattle to come through. You know what I'm saying? Just to push the art forward, man. That's what we do up here, man. But I want to get to the things. I want to get to why y'all here. First of all, share the stream. Very important. Got a lot of traction and everything on Twitter. So if y'all out there, y'all watching, share the stream, hit the like button. All right. Now, as we get started here, man, you know what I mean? I want to introduce our first guest. You know what I'm saying? This guy's been doing his goddamn thing, man. Shout out to RBE. You know what I'm saying? Making waves on there. Had a dope battle with Beta MC as well. You know what I mean? Definitely doing this thing. Cause I want to get to his story because I always find it interesting. You know what I mean? When people come from a different, you know what I mean? Like kind of have a different pathway to this, but I've had the opportunity to interact with him in the spaces and things like that, man. Very dope, down to earth brother. And he came through with a setup too. That's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all need to step y'all setups up. That's what I wanted to say. As me, Tone Bro, y'all know me. I don't go crazy on, you know what I'm saying, on people like in terms of talking about, you know, whatever they, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we all got to start off. My setup wasn't always like this. I didn't always have the green screen and the great mic and the, you know, the HD cam and all that. But some of y'all got to step it up. If you a rapper, you got to step that up in that department. You feel what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, we got my man, Infrared, the General. General, what up?
What's popping? What you talk?
Hey, man, life is good, man. Life is good. I feel great. I'm energized. You know, it's Thursday. Real good energy and everything like that, man. But talk to the people, man. Give them a little intro, man. What's up?
What's good? For those that don't know, it's Infrared, the General, Mr. Man Down. You know what I'm saying? I'm representing RBE. You know what I'm saying? Manslaughter Battle League out of Minnesota. That's my home league. You know what I'm saying? But shit, LO3, New Midwest Movement. All that shit, brick shit in the building, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the newest bricks, been there about 6 months, you know what I'm saying? But we here.
Yeah. Here in the flesh, man. That's Minnesota, man. All right, this is gonna sound ignorant, right?
Let's get it. No, man. I get it everywhere I go.
Yeah, we have to do this. I ain't even know besides Prince, you know, rest in peace to the legend. I didn't know our people lived up there. I'm gonna
man, Minnesota, like Minneapolis, St. Paul, that shit just like any other hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was born in Chicago. I'm really from Chicago, but I grew up in Minneapolis and shit. My mom moved us there. She worked at the airport and shit. But it's like any other hood, man. You come to that motherfucker, it's probably like wherever you from is gonna sing the same place you come to Minnesota, bro. Motherfucker, the crime rate high in the motherfucker. Niggas go rob you. Niggas is selling drugs. Niggas There's thoughts everywhere. You know, it's the same shit, bro. You gonna get the same shit, bro.
Right. Y'all got see, y'all probably the same latitude as Rochester, so y'all got the nice winters up there in them Twin Cities.
We get cold in this motherfucker, bro. You know, it get cold. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell motherfuckers, we got 8 months of winter out here, bro. We get 4 months of everything else in between. You know what I'm saying? The other 3 seasons mix. You know what I'm saying?
All my life. You know what I'm saying? So okay. So you said you originally did you grow up in Chicago? Like, what was it? You know what I'm saying?
I moved from Chicago when I was like 12, but shit, growing up in Chicago, 12, you'd have seen a lot by 12. You know what I'm saying? So shit, but yeah, I was born in Robert Taylor Projects in Chicago, one of the worst parts of Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, historic place. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, shit. Growing up, we moved out of there, man, because my mom ended up, she worked at the airport. You know, they be sending you to like the hubs and shit. So first we moved to Memphis for like 3 years, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy too. But then about my freshman year, we moved to Minnesota, and it's been up since then. I started playing basketball at first when I was out there, but I always had music, you know what I'm saying? I got family in my blood. My family is music in my family. I got jazz players in my family. My mom was a poet. So shit, it was just like I always kind of had that music in my background, but I never like locked in it until like I probably about like 2008. Like I think I about like 2 years out of school, I'm like, fuck, I'm finna start just doing music and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So it's like so for you, it was you know, as a musical kind of household and stuff like that. It strikes me as you didn't have like the roughest kind of circumstance because mom was doing all right.
I was rough shit. My mom had 4 boys, man. Like I said, I was born in the projects, man. My mom had 4 boys, single mom with 4 boys. She worked 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? And so shit, the streets kind of raised us, you know what I'm saying? Where it was check to check, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I didn't know how my mom paid the bills, but they got paid type shit.
Wait, 4 brothers. You the oldest brother?
I'm the second oldest. My oldest brother, he like a year older than me. Then I got a little brother that was a year. He died when I was 13. My little brother had an asthma attack, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I got a little brother that's probably like 5 years younger than me. But actually, my mom just actually passed like last month, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So shit.
Rest in peace to mama love, man. You know what I mean? You know, and things like that, man. So, you know, so the upbringing was interesting. I mean, the Midwest, man.
Midwest, you know, it's a lot of culture to the Midwest, man. You know
a lot of culture.
It's a lot of culture to the Midwest. I tell people like, ain't nothing really like the Midwest, man. We get a stigma on the outside, man, because you know what I'm saying, we stuck in our own ways. But the Midwest, man, it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of different cultures. You know what I'm saying, where we our own, man. You know what I'm saying? You know a Midwest nigga when he walk in the building.
You know, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Cola, because you could hear him from a block.
Oh yeah, Cola, man. Cola, that's one of the guys. I've been following Cola for a minute. He's been fucking with me for a minute too. That's one of the guys.
Man. Yeah, that's what's up. So you know, far as you said, you was more of a basketball type and stuff, but you was off the porch pretty early and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what was you walking to school, Walkman, you know what I'm saying? I'm dating myself. You see my beard is gray, so we had the Walkman with the CD non-skip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm 37, nigga. I'm 37, so like, I ain't that
young. See, this is how we live.
I got a couple grades in here too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hide them. I keep the hat on and shit.
You keep the hat on for the grade. Yeah, man. Listen, you gotta let the grades have. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. You feel me? But what was in the Walkman back then? What was, you know what I mean? What were some of your earlier musical influences or just cultural influences?
I ain't gonna lie. One of my favorite artists is 50. I fuck with 50 heavy. I fuck with 50. Like I just like, you know what I'm saying, his business mind plus his talent. You know what I'm saying? They weren't even just about his rap. And I liked how he moved. Even though he talks shit, he's always tactical. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
And then I used to listen. I'm a underground DVD type nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to listen to like Ransom from Jersey. I don't know, you know, Ransom from Jersey. I used to listen to Papoose. I ain't gonna lie, I was a real, like, niggas used to get mad at me. They be like, who your Papoose? That nigga Papoose get the rapping, bro. I just got mad. He never knew how to make hooks. But Papoose, we get the writing. Papoose was different, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then,
See, they wasn't around. See, they don't remember for a certain generation of us when alphabetical slaughter came out.
The motherfucking law library, all that, bro.
Right.
They don't know
Like
nothing
there
about
was
that, bro.
nothing you could say about Pap in them
Yeah,
eras,
bro.
bro. Like
That's what
real
he had
shit.
Thuggication, man. What they know, they don't know nothing about that, man.
Talk that.
Thuggication,
That's a
man.
fact. So
Yeah,
you was more into like the lyrical stuff, like
yeah,
the K Slay, the DJ
always been on that lyrical shit. Like I used to fuck with Jada back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, my favorite, one of my first CDs that I used to always go crazy for was that fucking it was that Savage Life when Webby dropped Savage Life, man. Everybody was talking about that Jeezy CD that was gonna drop it. Webby came out of nowhere with Savage Life. I'm like,
right.
Yeah, it was like, bro, I just look, I always like I said, my family fuck with music, so I always tapped into music. I'll be like, you'll catch me. My granddad used to have me listen to Billy Ray Cyrus. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow, you know what I'm saying?
Country
Shit
work,
like that.
yeah. Talk to me.
I listen to everything, bro. And I ain't one of them dudes that just stuck on rap. I'll bang some country music in this motherfucker one day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to catch a vibe.
I could dig it. So yeah, so very, musically inclined and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You off the porch and this battle rap thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At the time, if I could put the timeline together, you was probably on it like before, like with the DVDs when they used to release them battles one round at a time. So talk about your foray into battle rap, like, you know what I'm saying, the earlier stuff that you was kind of into.
The first battle I actually tapped in was on one of them DVDs, like you said. It was Young Mouse versus Nemesis. I probably watched that battle about 1,000 times. Nemesis was different, man.
He was cold. Talk about it, bro.
Nim was different. Like I used to tell I used to fuck with Nim more than I fuck with Mook. You know what I'm saying? Because Nim pen was like, you know what I'm saying. And then if you watch them DVDs, Nim he had freestyles all through the DVDs. So that was my first kind of, you know what I'm saying, intro into battle rap. So I'll be getting the DVDs just to watch the battle raps. And then, it kind of like battle rap kind of, you know what I'm saying, disappeared a little bit. Then the Fight Club came out. I'm seeing the Fight Club battles like, all right, we got Avalanche, Sam Scar, 40 Cal, you know what I'm saying? So I always been tapped in on the battle rap side, you know what I'm saying? Then Sears Jones, he kind of came in at the end of, you know what I'm saying, Fight Club and Battle Gen or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then battle rap took that little break for a while, and you didn't really kind of sit into it was like I don't know who came first, but I know because my baby mom them from Philly, so I started seeing Reed. Reed and niggas like Bricks and all them niggas, NH and all them, you know what I'm saying? Like I know like the underground like Philly battle rap scene because I used to get my baby mama used to come back with them DVDs from Philly. And so you would see all them Joey Jihad and them. That's when everybody Chico Raw, all them.
Yeah.
So I used to watch them. Then what got me into the new style of battle rap, I ain't even gonna lie, was Arsenal. It was Arsenal.
What was it about Arsenal that piqued your interest?
I feel like Arsenal kind of tapped into battle rap where he kind of he made it marketable, like where like he was the first nigga I seen getting money flying in different states, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, like branching out and making it a career. You know what I'm saying? That's the first person I feel like damn, this nigga actually, this a brand. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to do no music. He's actually a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was the first person I seen to like battle rap was what he was doing. It was I ain't know about his music at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen him battle like who was that? Who was that? Hollow the Don. Up in when Hollow had on the Brooklyn jacket and all that shit, and then they made Hollow cry shit. You know what I'm saying? When Ill and all that was in the building, this shit. So Arsenal was the nigga that made me like, hold on, battle rap. You can battle rap, you know what I'm saying? All right. But I still never tapped into it, and probably for like 5-6 years after that, when I was watching a smack battle and A-Verb had a little tournament. He was promoting the tournament called War.
Talk to me, bro.
And I like I said, I hadn't battled. I ain't doing battle, no battle. I had been trying to get it on the league in my city called Loudmouth, but they didn't have no footage, so they wouldn't fuck with me. So A-Verb put a little thing like, shit, send me a link and if y'all want to get in the tournament. So I emailed him. I sent him just me rapping in the crib. I'm in the room just rapping. Nigga, I spent like 100 bars. Nigga, sent that shit.
Yeah. Just send it at work.
Had no battles at the time. Everybody else had battle clips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, I'll see where it go. He hit me back up like, hey, I got a spot. You battle Ty Law. That's the first battle you got in the tournament. Ty Law was cooking shit at the time.
Ty Law was a monster.
Ty Law was cooking shit. I'm like, fuck
it.
So, but you get to the tournament, you know the first person you're gonna battle, but you don't know nothing else after that. It's just a free for all after that. But I get that Ty Law no show. So my first battle, I don't know who I'm battling. But end up I finished in the top 10 out of 50 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Official there, it's all type of motherfuckers there. And so I'm like, shit, if I actually know who I'm battling, I might get fired. I can make it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't discouraged or nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's my first time, you know what I'm saying? I just watched this shit. I was a fan of this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so from there, I hit the league up, sent them that footage that it's been up since then.
The combine experience, man. Just to like
that pit
deep
it's
in
like a pit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I'm a sports fan, you know what I'm saying? So you don't get that competition nowhere but battle rap, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? It's like boxing damn near. You know what I'm saying? It's like boxing.
So like your first forays into that, you know what I'm saying? And then in that room, man, you talk about like A Verb, you know, what he means to the Midwest. And for me, you know, as an East Coast dude and all
my first battle bit, bro. A Verb and Hitman Holla Ill, Young Ill, they the judges and shit, bro.
Yeah. How did that feel, man? I had them judging your first.
I had to tell niggas, I tell niggas like, man, it's like if you was a Kobe fan and then you go out there and you hooping in front of him and he telling you, hey, that move fire. You know what I'm saying? He cheered for some shit. You looking like, hey, Kobe like that? I'm really finna get in my bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do an extra move, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. It's like, all right. It kind of boosted my confidence, you know what I'm saying? It's like I knew I had to work on certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I see what they did, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them big-headed niggas. Well, I could take criticism, you know what I'm saying? So I seen what they didn't like it. All right, I'm gonna work on that, but they liked it that, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that niggas always told me before that you got the voice for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got like a I get this all the time too, the face voice mismatch thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expected you to have like an I-20 type.
Everybody always hit me with that, bro. They like, and so niggas like, long as you saying the right shit, you gonna get motherfuckers' attention. And so that's all I be working. That's why I start working. I'm like, mate, and when I'm putting my shit together, when I'm saying this shit clever and saying the right, niggas gonna go with it. So it's been working for me.
Now, before we pivot to the work that you put in after the combine and everything like that, I want you to talk about the impact of the Midwest movement. I'll just preface that by saying, see, I'm an East Coast dude, you know, Rochester, New York, you know what I mean? So everything for me was East Coast, Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Cassidy, you know what I'm saying? That was my world. That was K Slay and Clue and things like that. And I was real arrogant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, nobody rap better than the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? It's no way. You know, I have respect for the Cubes and the Snoops and the Dre's and Scarfaces and so on and so forth, Bone Thugs and things like that. But I'm like, when it comes to this battle rap, they're not rocking with us. But then when that Midwest movement hit, man,
see what it is, bro.
Just hit different. So what was it like for you?
I just like I said, I've been watching this shit. I've been like a lot of those dudes, man. I've been watching them niggas for years. What it was for me is like, I knew the grind it take for the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Like as a Midwest battler, the grind, like you said, man. We think out east. I feel like it's easy for niggas to get on. Niggas like Wavy do 5 battles. You know what I'm saying? He on smack. You know what I'm saying? A Midwest battler, we got to do 20, 30 battles before, you know what I'm saying? So just to see them like niggas like A Verb. I remember when A Verb was on that corner. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I remember. You know what I'm saying? I remember when A Verb, and that shit was like. It felt like, you know what I'm saying, he was rapping for the whole Midwest when he was out there. Or when they came out to St. Louis and it was who was it? Hitman versus Hollow and then A Verb and then bro, shit like that. Like watching that shit, it was like it made it attainable for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, long as I grind, you know, so I know my talent gonna speak. Long as I get in the room, like I feel like that's what A Verb and them let me know. Like, if you can get in those rooms, we got the talent in the Midwest because we sound different. You know what I'm saying? We can talk the same shit niggas talk, but our sound is so different. It's entertaining, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers hear like, hey, these niggas talking some shit, but it sound good, you know what I'm saying? It's soothing, you know what I'm saying, when you hear it. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, them niggas, I fuck with them niggas over there, you know what I'm saying? So
that's how it was for me, bro. And I'm sitting there the same way as you. I'm sitting there like, yo, like, hold on. Not only is they different, but they nice.
I just know I'm like, long as we get in the door, we gonna be good. And once A-Verb and niggas like Calico, Big T, you know what I'm saying, Hitman, all them, once they start getting, I'm like, even B Magic, man, B Magic went on a run as the best puncher for years, and he was a Midwest nigga. That made us feel good, you know what I'm saying? Especially knowing the East Coast, that's what y'all pride yourself on, is when y'all got and to let us know we had the best puncher in the world in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey, shit, that felt good as a Midwest nigga.
Yeah, out the gate, man. It was definitely different, man. And I respect it, and I still respect them brothers because they kept it true to where they was from.
Yeah,
but
bro.
The shit was so nice, you can't deny it, bro.
You can't deny it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And then they travel.
Just like today, A-Verb still sell tickets.
Right.
A-Verb still sell tickets, bro. No matter how much he play the villain, you know what I'm saying? He still sell tickets. Hitman, the biggest draw in battle rap still, you know what I'm saying, when he pull up, you know what I'm saying? So that shit, that lets you know, like, niggas did something right.
Right. Now let's pivot back to you, right? So after you do the combine and stuff, and you in there, you got all the, the future legends, you know what I'm saying? At the time, they was them people, and they give you them accolades, and you was able to place really high on that, considering the fact that it was your first time. Where then do you go? Like, what was your next step to be like, all right, well, I need to get on Smack, or I need to get, you know what I'm saying, I need to figure out a home league. Like, what was your
literally, like, when all that happened, I was going through some legal shit, you know what I'm saying? Like some real bad legal shit. So I ain't really, my mindset when he was thinking, I just wanted to battle rap. I want to get some footage out, you know what I'm saying? So my first day was hit the local league up, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, hey, let me get some battles here, so I ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, really promote. I can just pop up, you know what I'm saying? And police, they looking for me. So it was like, bro, I just wanted to get shit out there. So just in case I did go sit down, I had some material out there that my fans, my kids can listen to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just in case I fuck around, I get out of jail, I don't even want to rap no more, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, you know what I'm saying? So at first it was all about just having those memories damn near, you know what I'm saying? So I never really locked in on it as a profession, like type shit. Like I never, even though I knew what battle rap could be a profession, I didn't look at it as a profession for me, you know what I'm saying? I just looked at it like it was just some shit, an outlet. I like to talk shit. I grew up talking shit. It's a nice adrenaline rush, you know what I'm saying? I can do it good, you know what I'm saying? And then my city, Minnesota, like you said, nobody really know Minnesota like that. I'm like, I started getting good at it where people was like, man, you the best nigga in Minnesota. So I felt like I had to do it for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Niggas booking me like, hey, you the best nigga in Minnesota. Come to Indiana and show me that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta do another battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it became an obligation for my state, you know what I'm saying, for a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And once I battled, like, the battle that kind of made me realize that I can actually, like, you know what I'm saying, I can actually be you know what I'm saying, make a footing in this shit. I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even tell nobody this shit. It was Mr. Mills.
Mr. Mills, man. Shout out to Mr. Mills.
Because
Indiana, I believe, too, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I was always a big fan of Mr. Mills, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I used to watch that nigga because he a Midwest nigga. He an underground Midwest nigga, you know what I'm saying? They grind, you know what I'm saying? I watched grind for a long time. And so I'm like, man, this nigga cold. I used to think that nigga was cold, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. And so end up, like I said, I had been representing Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? I had been in Indiana about 4 or 5 times, battled some of their best dudes and beat all of them. It end up at this time, they like, we want to see Infrared versus Mills. He the best nigga from E. And then he beat all the other Indiana niggas, so you got to battle the best. And I'm in my head like, damn, they done gave me Mills. You know what I'm saying? This damn like the end game. You know what I'm
you
saying?
had to
like,
open that notebook.
You know what I'm saying?
Notebook
like you said, grab a book. But as a fan of the nigga, I know a lot about him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this what we doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell niggas, like, don't battle me if you're not gonna lock in with me, because I'm gonna lock in the battle, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's why I don't really battle my friends and shit like that, because nigga, I feel like if you want to battle me, you got something to say to me, you know what I'm saying? So I got something to say to you now, you know what I'm saying? And we've been around each other enough where I know I got enough to say to you type shit. So
yeah. So, and you're not afraid to go to get, you know, to that.
I ain't gonna go, you know what I'm saying, too low, but I can go where I know I can touch a nerve a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We can shake up afterwards, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I get there, Indiana, you know what I'm saying? We the main event, and I get to the event, and Mills ain't never lost to Indiana, you know what I'm saying? And
what league was it, bro?
Raw Talent Battle League. Shout out to Raw Talent League Battle League. Matter of fact, I'm hosting a space battle on it for them tomorrow called Exit Wounds. It's at 6. It's gonna be at 6 o'clock. It's gonna be on the spaces. I'm gonna be hosting on my space on my Twitter. So shit, we're gonna get it popping. But y'all, we was on Raw Talent Battle League and shit. And so they bring me out there. It's funny as hell. I'm outside, everybody like, you know who you battling. Mills don't lose in Indiana. I'm out there with one nigga. I came out there one nigga. And so and he's the hometown hero. And so I end up winning the battle. I cook him, you know what I'm saying? And that one was like, hold on, Red, and because I knew how I locked in for it, you know what I'm saying? I knew the mindset I went into it. I'm like, if you kind of go into that mindset with every battle you take, you know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, nigga, you gonna give yourself a good foot, you know what I'm saying? And so ever since that battle, I've been kind of locked in like that, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, hey, win, lose, or draw, Red, just go crazy.
Right.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's crazy, man. And I know that feeling of like, because I've seen it before where it's like you see a new person show up, you like, oh shit, you know who you battling, right? Like they almost want to make you aware, like you know how serious this is. Are you prepared?
But they didn't know. They didn't know. My mindset is like, I knew who he was. I knew who Mills was. I knew who he was to them. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I'm like, I knew the assignment. You know, like I said, I knew the assignment, bro.
Yeah. I knew the assignment. So the Mills battle goes off, you do your thing there, and that's important because that's out of state and things like that, and he's the hometown hero. And you know, and now and that's the type of battle to where it's like, okay, you know, it now antennas is starting to raise, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Now people are starting to figure out like, yo, this dude is talented. So what made you, so how did you get involved with the RBE process as well? Shout out to my sister Wing, you know what I'm saying? Like shout to that. You know, how did that come about? You know what I'm saying? What else did you end up doing after that? Because, you know, a lot of people kind of pick their paths after that. You know what I mean?
What was crazy, it was actually, Wayne had actually gotten in contact with me before that. I had another battle before that against another Indiana dude, Nice, my homeboy Nice. He dead. He passed away. He got killed probably a month after our battle dropped.
Man,
rest in peace to Nice, you know what I'm saying? He was fire. And we had, we was on the card with a bunch of fire other dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like Mills, you know what I'm saying? Ziggy, you know what I'm saying? It was a fire card, you know what I'm saying? And we end up being battle of the night. And so the league owner ended up sending our footage to Wing. And so Wing hit me up like, shit, I'm be reaching out for you for 1SK. And between that time, she you know what I'm saying, baby, you know what I'm saying, they be having everything going on. So she hadn't even hit me. So I'm fucking, I'm just gonna get out here and grind, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I still was in that mode, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, battle rap locked in. So I take Mills, I battle who the fuck I battle Holmesy the God.
Holmesy the
God. In the battle Holmesy the God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the battle Holmesy the God. In the battle Don Marino. And then after Don Marino, my mom had a stroke. I think my mom had a stroke probably right after I battled Don Marino. And I get a call from Wing probably 2 weeks later. I think I got a week. And Wing said, we got a 1SK 2 weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? On the closure card, we got Ill Will. and 40 cal. I mean, no, 40 bars is battle. It was ill world
Right.
versus 40 bars. I'm like, man, shit. Set it up, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks, I'm there, shit, and that it's been there. I locked in. I battle. She set me up with Young Riddick from VA.
Yep. Young Riddick.
Young Riddick fire, you know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying. I know VA been heavy on the up in the heavy up on RB for
Yeah,
last.
man.
I'm like, I know it's an uphill fight, and then I know how the wet ass K's go. Like if you lose, you know what I'm saying. It's a win or loser type shit. That's what I had been seeing when I was going there for, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, I gotta just go crazy type shit. And so end up we both go crazy, and they pick both of us.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
They pick
crazy.
both of us. You know what I'm saying? They
That's
pick both of us.
crazy.
They pick both of us.
And so because that one SK that's serious business, you know what I'm saying? You up there with a lot of talent that's probably, you know, that's some of the best guys from their region and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So what were you looking to prove with your first showing? You know what I'm saying? What were you looking to prove with that situation with Young Riddick?
I just wanted to prove I was different from niggas, you know what I'm saying? I like I said, like I went. A lot of these dudes, they be having like where they went to school for writing and I mean rapping and shit. They like, you know what I'm saying. They been doing. I taught myself how to rap. You know what I'm saying. I taught myself how to battle rap. So just to be able to like, I don't really got a format. You know what I'm saying. I'll be listening to niggas raps. I'm like, this nigga's rapping a format. I could tell battle rappers. You know what I'm saying. Now that I really locked into this, I'm like, this dude got a format that he brings to every battle. You know, like if you listen to Geechee got a format that he raps at every battle. You know what I'm saying. Where I don't really got a format. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me different. I'm gonna rap. As soon as if they told me I was battling Tony Bro, the clip gonna be a personal clip for Tony Bro. It ain't gonna sound like I was rapping for Cola. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be totally different. So I think I bring that different. Then I just like, man, I bring Minnesota. It's like you said, I ain't know no niggas in Minnesota. So I'm gonna show y'all some niggas in Minnesota. And we talk good shit too. I feel like that's what I was gonna bring to it different. Like I was gonna show niggas like, hey man, there's some real niggas out here, man. Like, don't get it twisted, man. We everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I show that, you know what I'm saying?
So every if you were making suits and everything, every suit is tailor made for that person, right? Every single time that you come out is tailor made and stuff. And the Beta MC battle, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Beat MC and things like that. Like I'm one of them people that looks for variation and uniqueness and style. And it's interesting that you say that because, you know, going through the work, I'm like, man, like there's potential here. There's you know what I'm saying? There's stuff here. You know, as far as the RB process has been for you, you know what I'm saying? Raising your profile through that. Like, can you describe that? What has it been like to be with those group of talented MCs and it's very competitive and things like that? Like how do you, you know, how have you gained as an artist, as an MC through that process?
It like structure everything, man. Like even like structure my rounds, you know what I'm saying? Like even like just getting to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to battling at home sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Where you get comfortable. You get comfortable, you can say anything, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas be cheering for anything. RBE, once I got there, it's like you going to the league and everybody got a special move. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that nigga, they go Kyrie over there. He just dropped 30. You know what I'm saying? They go Caution just put up 30. Breed just put up a 30 piece. You know what I'm saying? Coach just did this. Zay just did. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so it's like, what am I gonna do to you know what I'm saying, to stick out with all this talent? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like a breath of fresh air once you got there, but it's like, nah, now it's time to work. I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Let's work now. Let's work. I'm here now. It's like everything I did before this don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I kind of told myself. It's like it's a reset. You know what I'm saying? We've been working to get to these type of, you know what I'm saying, platforms. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't care who they put in front of me. Everything's a learning lesson because I can learn from each battle. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at it like shit. it's like I used to be like that with music. Why at first I'd be like, man, I don't even want to hear this nigga song. You know what I'm saying? but then you would see that bitch got 1 million views. Then I'm like, I turned to a different mindset. Like, why I got this many views? You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta figure out how can I manipulate my, you know what I'm saying, shit to make that work for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because something he did ain't working for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hating, but you know what I'm saying? I'm hating from the outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you can learn from everything, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of get from it. Like, I take lessons from everybody. Niggas talk shit in the groups. We be in them talk, like you get in the spaces, you hear them niggas talking
y'all be
shit.
in there wilding. I ain't gonna lie.
But shit, it's lessons and all that shit. Like niggas, some niggas don't take the criticism. I hear motherfucker talking some shit to another nigga, and I'm like, that can work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I go on mute. Like I said, I go take a note. You know what I'm saying? That shit, hey, get back off mute. Like, hey, like she said. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But all that shit is like I said, it's all is at the end of the day, you want to be the best nigga where you at. Like I was the best nigga in my city, was one of the best niggas in the Midwest that nobody was talking about because, like I said, I ain't really had that push. But everybody that you go in the Midwest, everywhere you go, they infrared, they know who I am, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I'm on RBE. It's like I want to be the best nigga here. I want to be the best nigga here. I want to be the best. And so, and to be the best nigga here, I gotta know I gotta know the competition. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know what they good at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking notes on everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, that's what that's his special move. All right. All right, he don't like when niggas do that elbow. You know what I'm saying? All right, you know. So, all right, so we working.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Now when we get to, you know, you got some upcoming work, man. You got some upcoming rec, man. But one of the guys who, you know, and shout out to Floss the Boss, man, because you know RBE, like in the lineage, the history of RBE when them doors open. I remember who was really setting the bar in terms of it's competitive, right? Like these guys came through the money bags and the big cannon, and you know what I'm saying, early on Rosenberg, like they really set the foundation, and Floss is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You battling a guy who's battle tested. What do you think about him as an MC? Do you feel like this is a stepping stone type of thing? Is he dangerous? I know you battled Mills, you battled Holmesy. Where would you categorize him in that list of just sort of dangerousness? And what can we expect with that battle, bro? What's up?
No, man, I respect Floss as an artist. Me and Floss battled already.
Okay. Oh shit.
We actually this a rematch. It's just on a bigger league, you know what I'm saying, on a bigger platform.
What happened in the first one?
I smoked that nigga. I beat him 2-1. I beat him 2-1. I beat him 2-1. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
He had a good first round. The second round, he had Dre Dennis tried to jump in and help him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, see.
You know what I'm saying? So then the third round, I cooked him. He choked in the third round. I did it. One of my Midwest niggas, Sammy Wild Hundreds. I don't know if you know Sammy.
Yeah, I know Sammy. Yeah, shout out to Sammy. Yeah.
Sammy. As I'm rapping my third, Sammy like, hey, let me jump in. So as I'm finishing up my third, I hit him with a little freestyle and let Sammy finish him off like with a little it got crazy for him in that bitch.
Yeah. Okay. So,
but this one gonna get worse though. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna
be worse because now it's more to prove. Talk to me, yeah.
No, I just feel like I'm better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm better. You know what I'm saying? It's on, and it's like I said, this is not even about Floss. It's about like why I want to be on the RB platform. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the best nigga here. And I know the niggas, I know the lineage is here. You know what I'm saying? I know the Floss, the bosses that's putting work here. I know the Rosenbergs, the J Murders, the Eel Wills. You know what I'm saying? I know what I got to do to get there. It's gonna take me to get rid of some of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and since Floss, even though, like I said, even though we battled a lot of niggas that here, they ain't, like I said, my name wasn't buzzing like that. Like I just told you about it, you ain't even know about it. So it's like, like, hey, fuck that battle, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? This new, he a new victim, basically. You know what I'm saying? Right. So shit, I'm a treat him like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat him like like I tell niggas, like I take air battle like they Mook and Lux.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My mindset, I look at, because growing up as a battle rap fan, Mook and Lux was always. I hate when niggas be trying to like. I'm one of them dudes that look at it like, man, even though they are peers, man, them niggas still is like legends to me, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I look at Mook and Lux like they made it comfortable for you niggas to get comfortable out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like to be real. So I still look at it like, so when I go lock in a battle rap, I lock in battles like, man, if I got a chance to battle Mook and Lux, man, I'm leaving it all out here. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Real. That's real, man. The breed different, man. It's a lot of talent.
very different. It's a crazy card too. 2-day
Lot of
card, pop
talent.
out, baby. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? March
Yeah.
23rd, 24th.
Uh-huh.
We're in Virginia, Hampton, babies. Fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Wig, ARP, Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's lit. The breed different.
Let me ask you this. This is becoming one of my favorite questions for the RBE guys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a list in their head, you know what I'm saying, of who they would want to battle. Now, say this battle goes a certain way, you know what I'm saying? You end up cooking up with Floss, and respect the Floss, but we're gonna throw this hypothetical out there. You clear him, you put in one of the best performances of the night, things like that. People are talking. Wing calls your phone and says, "Yo, I got blood, sweat, and tears lined up." Now, we don't know your opponent, but I wanted to get your idea on who you would want to battle. Give me 3 names that you would want to battle in a blood, sweat, and tears scenario.
Blood, sweat, and tears, man. Them, you know what I'm saying? That on RBE, shit. I say, give me Show Off. Probably I want Ill Will one day, but I don't know if it's gonna be if it's gonna be after this. But I want Ill Will one day just because I respect him on the Midwest. He's a Midwest legend. But you know what I'm saying? But shit, give me Frozenberg. I want Frozenberg for sure. We were supposed to battle a couple years ago, but that nigga ducked me. So shit, I want to battle Frozenberg whenever he come back outside. So I say Show Off, Frozenberg, and you know what I'm saying? I think me and Jay Murder make a fire battle, man. I think me and Jay Murder make a fire battle if he come back outside. I don't know what he been doing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really seen him outside, but I think those 3 names on the blood, sweat, and tears, you know what I'm saying? So shit, yeah.
Right. And wow, those are some good names. And those are guys that are formidable and stuff like that. You know, who would be the toughest for you to prepare for out of those 3?
Out of those 3,
Yeah.
I think Jay Murder.
Okay, why?
I think because he's more relatable.
Relatable.
I think because, like, especially to my fans, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the material he rap, you'll be able like the way me and him go, like the type of battle me and him I have, you'll be able to tell who won easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, if like that's why to be tougher. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like me and Show Off gonna be a style class because he be trying to do too much when he rap. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'll smoke that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think
like that, bro.
I know. I just fuck with Show Off.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
I fuck with Show Off, but I think Show Off. I think I can get Show Off up out of here. And I know I smoke Frozenberg. That's why I want to battle Frozenberg. I'll get
Yo, is it like a light skin red
no,
hair?
man. I was supposed to battle. I told you I wanted to battle. We had a battle set up, nigga, like years ago, and a nigga act like he got caught at the airport with a gun, so he ducked the battle with shit. And so I want to smoke that nigga for that shit. And then I said we on RB, and he made a name over here. I might as well do it here. You know what I'm saying? It'll make more sense here now anyway.
So let me ask you this, right? You know, so you're at RBE, you're doing your thing, you in the circuit and stuff like that. What do you think battle rap is missing, and what do you think is the? And I'm gonna take this from Shell. It's a great question. What do you feel like your main strengths are as a rapper, as a battler?
What battle rap missing? I think. No, I don't know what is missing, but I just think it's too much politics in it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I think all this extra shit that's going on.
Elaborate on politics.
You know what I'm talking about, man. All this shit with the leagues, man. And I think that the bullshit with the leagues, man, like, even though I'm on one of them, I just think, man, it's messing up some of the shit that could happen with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like, well, the matchups and the money that we missing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it be stopping like some of the talent that can be seen, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think was wrong with battle rap right now. I think we need to get back to, man, like, man, this shit, it's about, nigga, the best matchups, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all this, you know what I'm saying? It's money out here for all us. I think we losing money by, you know what I'm saying, by all this politics shit. That's why niggas say, hey, the money ain't coming back. Yeah, because niggas it's too much bullshit going on.
You think the fans being aware of the interleague politics messes things up? You feel like,
yeah, because you see them split. Because it's the certain shit they make them do. Like the leagues kind of make them choose. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shit that goes on. I feel like you make them choose, even from the media. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The media kind of choose sides when you see shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I notice shit, like I notice who don't pop up at certain events, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and so that keep like some of us underground artists don't get seen by certain media because they not coming here.
Right.
Or they not going there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it ain't stopping. That's why we constantly get these lackluster top tier battles, because y'all ain't seeing the underground talent, because y'all picking sides and y'all not going to see all what's really out there to offer.
Right.
You know
Man, that's a good point. Now I will say that doesn't apply to this platform up here.
No. I'm fucking with
You
you,
know
bro.
what I'm saying? I'm being funny, but I'll be up there with the bricks. I'll be talking to them,
No. That's real. That's real.
and then I'll run over to URL. I got iBattle. I got my guys overseas. But I totally understand what you're saying, though, because we got to replenish the pipeline, right? Like the last 15 years has been the same guys headlining, the same guys in position and stuff. And how do you feel when people say y'all all sound alike? Let's get to that. The whole thing, the big knock on the new generation is that you guys sound alike. You guys are just a rinse and repeat of what we've already seen. How does that make you feel as a newer artist, as a newer MC?
I don't really believe that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I listen to it, I feel like they only believe that because they stuck listening to the same people. Like, when you look at the views, you see that. Like, y'all only tapping into the same niggas, so y'all gonna feel like that. Y'all been listening to the same niggas for 15 years of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't tapping into the new talent. That's why Tony Bros got to reach out and tap us into y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all don't know what the new sounds is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, listen to me. I don't sound like nobody. You know what I'm saying? You go through the intake. That's one thing in the intake and the bricks. Why, like, I like about the new bricks and the new RBE right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sound different. You go listen to the J Breeds, the Dollars, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas they finna battle, matter of fact. Them niggas don't sound alike you.
At all.
Both of them got Napoleon complexes, but they don't sound like them niggas don't sound alike. You know what I'm saying? We got the Lady Bricks, Caution. She don't sound like Peach. She don't sound like Raw Image. You know what I'm saying? So shit, like I don't really believe it. I just think when you stuck in that same box in your head and you only listen to the same shit, you're gonna believe that.
Okay. I see where you're going with that, man. I definitely appreciate your insight and things like that. I want to say that, I definitely I understand the story now. I understand what you represent now. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole state on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, you got your upcoming battle coming up. Well, the breed different against Lost the Boss and stuff like that. And that's dope. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you the ISO so you can talk to the people, let them know how to follow you, all whatever you want to endorse and things like that. And then give them 3 battles that they need to go watch from you right now to really get a sense of what you could do, bro. It's on you.
All right, man. Shit. I want y'all to follow me on Twitter at Foray _ man down. Or shit, y'all can check me out on Instagram at man down 612. Like bro said, I got I got Be the MC. Y'all can go check that out. Infrared versus Be the MC. That's on RBE. I got me versus Fate. That's on RBE. Y'all can go check me out versus Don Marino, Mr. Mills, them two fires battles, Holmes of the God. I got a lot of shit out there, man. And if you want to tap in with me, man, I'm always on Twitter, man. Like I said, if you want to reach out, leads, y'all want to fuck with me, man. Hey, I'm out here, man. I'm trying to be outside. I'm trying to cook some niggas this year. So shit, fuck with me.
Yeah. Hey, before you go, what leagues would you want to go to? Like, what other leagues would you want to?
Man, I tap in with everybody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out there I've been trying to get out there on iBattle, you know what I'm saying? Mess with them, you know what I'm saying? Lex be trying to hit me with a fee. I ain't paying no fee at Lex, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a professional, man. Go check out all them battles, man. Then I'm supposed to be going down to New Orleans and messing with Spills and all them, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get me out there.
Fast money. Okay.
I got some shit working out here in Minnesota. We got some shit coming up. We got a couple breaks coming out here. Shotgun Sugar be out here in May. You know what I'm saying? We got a nice card for Manslaughter Battle League. We working on too, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I'm hosting a Spaces battle tomorrow with Raw Talent Battle League.
Yeah.
At 6 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit. Exit Wolves, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with us. But like I said, man, I'm trying to fuck with everybody, man. I want to give them this Minnesota, you know what I'm saying, breath of fresh air, you know what I'm saying? So shit, and represent RBE while I'm in that motherfucking building, you know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Get it, man.
Yeah, man.
Break shit.
I like what's going on, man. Hey, listen, win, lose, or draw, you always welcomed up here, bro. Definitely gave us a lot of intel, information about you. I definitely appreciate your story and stuff like that. And stuff like this helps me understand the mindset. So when I tap into the battle, I know the story. I know all that, right? Because we grew up watching the DVDs, but we knew what Verb stood for, what Young Ill stood for, like, you know what I mean, what Mook was about. And this is how we set that foundation right here, bro. So I appreciate you for coming up here. Always welcome, bro. All right.
I appreciate you, bro. Salute.
And dope setup too. I'm gonna fire setup. Yeah, A1 setup. Keep this.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yes, sir.
Big salute, bro.
Get it, salute.
All right. It's Minnesota's own. You know what I'm saying? Twin Cities representative. You know what I mean? And for Red, the general, make sure y'all go and check out his work, man. Bro is nice, man. He's nice. I haven't heard him sound the same in each of his battles. I ain't gonna front. Every suit is definitely tailor-made and things like that. You know what I'm saying? They calling you Danny Meyer's younger brother. Now, Sheldon, you got all the jokes today. I see what you doing. Now, he called me CB4 Tone Gusto. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to that. But, let's keep this show on the road, man. And make sure you share the stream and things like that. We'll have clips out on Twitter, and you'll be able to follow all the MCs that are here. Now, let's get to our next MC. Next MC on New Battler Spotlight represents Newark, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? You see him as well. Rare Breed Entertainment. Got some work out there. You know what I mean? He's been on Bless the Mic, been on iBattle as well. Very memorable work out there and things like that, man. And he's here. He's here right now, man. This is Almighty Phenom. What's going on, bro?
What's good, bro? What's good with you?
I'm all right, man. Living life, feeling good, man. Learning about some new talent and things like that, man. You know what I mean? Introduce yourself to the people, man. What's up?
What's good, y'all? Almighty Phenom, man. Bars of a bullshit. You feel me, man? Water League, iBattle. Take 3. Yes, sir. Water League.
Yeah. Let's get to that. Yeah.
It Take 3. Big RVE shit. Dynasty Battle League, man. Doc Nation, man. What's good, y'all?
Okay. You rock with some brothers that I you know what I'm saying, I got respect for, man. Shout out I'm a Sky League type of person myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, Lex. I'm sorry, Lex. I'm sorry. I gotta say my affiliations and things like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sky League and stuff, but we get to that. But Almighty Phenom, Newark, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? This is the home of great artistry and great MCs. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Home of Redman and, lyricism and things like that. But describe yourself, man, your upbringing and things like that. You coming out of the bricks, was you raised here? Like what was the, upbringing like for you and everything?
I was raised there for a little bit. I actually recently just moved back from Newark, but I'm really from Jersey City.
Okay. Man, I lived in Jersey City for 3 years, bro. That it was fire out there. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Definitely cool. But yeah, what type of shit was you up to? I didn't mean to cut the wisdom.
No, you good. Like I had older brother. I had an older brother, so he like 7, 8 years older than me. So I wasn't, really into what he was into at the time because of the age gap.
Yeah.
But we moved from Jersey to Virginia, so I'm back in Virginia now. But yeah, man, I've been here. What? Damn, man, years. I can't even tell you how long I've been here.
Yeah.
I've been in Virginia for years, man. But
right.
I recently moved back from Jersey though. So
okay, did you do high school in New Jersey or you?
Nah. Kindergarten. I want to say kindergarten, middle.
Okay.
Move.
Yeah. Then you was out. Then you was out in VA. I know that had to be like a different vibe, different culture. What part of VA?
Man, I'm in. Speaking of that, man, I'm in the boonies, man. I'm in Danville. Shout out Danville, though. Shout out Danville. I'm in the fucking boonies, but shout out Danville.
Yeah. What proximity to what city that we might know? Like, I'm ignorant geographically here. Like, what?
I'm literally like not here. I'm not at home, but from my house, I am like 10 minutes from North Carolina.
Okay, yeah. So you right there on the border and things
right
like
there
that.
On the border.
Real country, you know what I'm saying? Like vibes and all that. Real hot.
Humid. Hey, look though, Toto. Don't let the country fool you, man. These motherfuckers down here crazy, man. They crazy down here. For real, man.
So you got a good. So you probably like musically, you know what I'm saying, and influence wise and stuff like that. Let's get to that because you probably have that good mesh of that New Jersey, that bricks, influence with that, that Southern fried, that kind of like that different style and stuff like that. That's the home of the Clips and Pharrell and what I mean, things like that. So talk to me a little bit about musically, like what were some of the things that you were into? What was a young phenom playing in the headphones back 14, 15 years old? That's when brothers really started to get their music. You know what I'm saying? So what type of shit was you into, bro?
Around that age, like 14, 15, 14, 15, I was in the around that time I had the Young Dros, the T.I., the Luda.
Talk to me.
That's my Southern right there. Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Fab. Jones, Cameron. My East Coast list goes on.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
man. Like
you was right there in that pocket and everything like that, man.
Yeah. But now that I'm older, it's like anything that got a good beat, man. It's like, yeah.
What's the last project you listened to? I'm just curious. What's the
last project I listened to
that you liked, that you thought was like, okay, this is dope. I like what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Or artists, whatever.
I probably had to say 21 Savage new album.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Pretty dope album.
Yeah.
Album.
Yeah. I've been on I fuck with 21. I like Babyface Ray, and I've been fucking with Rome Streets pretty heavy.
Babyface Ray decent. He decent. Yeah. I got a couple songs from him. He decent.
Definitely. Now, okay. So you got the music stuff going on. What type of shit was you into? Like, was you off the porch? Was you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying, bigger brother. Like, was you playing football? Football is big down there. What's up, man?
Like, all right, so around, I had Big Bro, whatever, but Big Bro was also the father figure too. So he kept me away from certain things, until I got a certain age, which was around 15, 16 to, go out there and, experience the life or whatnot. But basketball player, more so the basketball, more so of a hooper. Okay. So that was my as a teenager, hooper. You
was nice, or you was just out there, you was doing your thing. What's up?
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It took me a while. It took me a while to adjust to, like, all right, I gotta dribble with this hand. I gotta dribble with,
Yeah, I know.
So it's like it took me a while to get nice, but now
RB set up a tournament.
Hey, look, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm giving everybody 6 points off the bat.
Off the bat, like
off the
straight
bat.
up. Okay.
I don't care if I lose. I'm telling you now, I'm getting 6 points.
Right. You seem like you play that mellow style, that bully ball. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm in the post. Hey, look, hey, I'm in the post. I don't care how big you are. I'm in the post. You feel me? I'm down there.
Yeah. Drop steps and all
yes,
that.
Sir.
You know I respect it, bro. Now we talk about like the musical palette and stuff like that, the stuff you was into and things like that. Now, this battle rap thing, man. You know what I mean? We all have our own experiences of how we came about to the culture and things like that. For me, I was a bodega kid. So I'm going to the bodega. That was like shit. Before the internet, the bodega kept me aware of what was going on, from the clue tapes to the cocaine city, you know what I mean? The DVDs, the Too Raw for the Streets, and so on and so forth. So what was your foray into battle rap, understanding the culture? Like, what was the first things that you was kind of into and shit like that? How did you get involved with this, just from a fan's point of view? You know what I mean?
From a fan point of view, yet again, my older brother. So let me shout him out. Shout out my older brother, Kevlar. First, he put me on the. I know y'all remember the beef DVDs back in the day.
Oh man, hell yeah!
Beef joints. It was a beef joint, even though it was musically inclined.
Right.
That was the first thing, and then came Smack DVDs. I watched a couple, but I really wasn't into it at the time. But as I got, I say like maybe like around like maybe like 12, 13. First battles I came across was Mook, Party Artie, another Mook, and oh man, what's his name? Unkasa.
Yeah.
Jay Mills and Mook, like the Reed and I don't know who Reed battled, but them dudes that he battled.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I remember
like,
New York killing shit. Yep.
But what really like got me into it, like watch it was Serious Jones and Mook. Like that's the battle that caught my eye.
That was the one. What was the one? What was it about that battle specifically for you that was like, all right, I'm here?
Just the energy. Mainly the energy for me that with that battle. Like I know they probably really didn't have no type of beef, but how it was, because Jones was dolo, I think.
I
think Jones was dolo. So for him to, and I felt he won.
Yeah, you felt like, okay, that was because that was the original barbershop debate. Who won?
I felt
You know what I'm saying?
I felt Mook had too much gas.
You thought at the end of it, right? You was one of them people that like, nah, at the end they doing the dot on your thigh.
It was too much. It was too much. It was it was a replay from Mook and Geechee. Replay. Well, that's a replay if you get what I'm saying. The Mook and Geechee is a replay, but
right. Man, Jones said, man, I'm like Rocky in the meat freezer. Oh God, that line just always stuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you know, obviously now you start to become more entrenched into the culture just as a fan, keeping up with it and things like that. But it's one thing to be a fan; it's a whole nother thing to jump in that ring, bro.
Whole nother thing.
Yeah, now it's like, yo, I'm jumping into the ring, man. So how did that come about? Was that a dare? Was that, yo, you could rap? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, was you making music first? Let's get to that.
I was making music first. Like, I've been making like I don't make music anymore. Like, I tell people, I was telling a couple of intake brothers and brick, brothers and sisters, like, hey, if y'all need a hook, I'll hook y'all up with a hook. But as far as like me doing music anymore, I don't. But I've been doing music since like 14.
Okay.
Yeah, so like my last album, 2021, 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you was making the music and stuff like that, but then this battle rap thing is different, man. What's the origin story, man? You know what I mean? Like, how did it happen where it's like, yo, I think I might be able to jump in the ring? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it for you?
Yet again, Big Bro, man.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Big Bro.
Shout out to Big Bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Bro. Yeah.
We had a league in Danville where I'm at now. A couple years ago, like back in 2013, we had a league. which was called VA Battlegrounds.
VA Battlegrounds. Talk about it.
They threw that first card in the barbershop. Then my brother was like, "Hey, look, man, you've been watching them battle for a while. I want you to go out here and battle." So my first round, my first battle was March. Today, actually. Today's my first battle.
What?
March 7th, yeah.
No way.
Either yesterday,
no way.
Either
no
yesterday
way.
or today. Nah, word to my mom.
That's crazy.
My 10th year anniversary of my first battle, for real. But yeah, man, 2013, March 7th. Was my first battle, and I was trash. I was horrible.
You was trash. Okay, all right. I'm glad you kept it real. What was trash about what you was doing? Let's talk.
Like my writing was good. I didn't have no cadence, no delivery, no aggression. It was just like I was like a Tesla. I was cruising.
Yeah,
I was cruising.
Yeah,
but every battle, because I battled on that league 4 times, so every battle I got better, but it was still not where I am now. If you go,
Yeah. So it was all local work. It was all
that was all local work. Yeah.
Did you run across any names, anybody of note? You know what I'm saying? As you was kind of making your, making your name known around the area.
The people that came from that battle era, the 2 names that I wanted, I didn't get to battle them. But Be Strong was one of them. And Flow to God was the other one. But he just did that because of my brother's old battle rap name. But
right.
But them 2 was the ones I wanted to battle, but never got the chance to because I took my hiatus. So
I feel you. Okay. And then Almighty Phenom. Break that name down. Shout out my man Shelby. Shout out to the chat, man. They own it, man. They like to get to these types of questions, man. How did that happen? How did Almighty Phenom happen? That's a very arrogant name in these circles. Almighty Phenom. Oh, what he about to?
I know.
About the lyrical miracle. Was he one of these like Socrates philosophies type dudes? Like, what's up?
It's not even that. It's like So the origin of how my name came about was really the Phenom, THA. Well, TH3 actually. Then I changed it to THA Phenom. Then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just do Phenom. Then when I started battling again, I'm like, it's another Phenom. Like, damn.
Yeah.
All right, let me think of something, something nobody has. So my brother was Kevlar the God. So I'm like, all right, cool. Almighty Phenom.
Straight up.
Almighty Phenom.
You need to match the energy of big bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Almighty Phenom. So, and it's more to it for the Almighty part. But before I get up here and tell lies, I'm not, I'm gonna do my actual research before I say some bullshit. And so, yeah.
Okay. Probably I get some hints of some knowledge of self type of things. You know what I mean? Understanding the suns and the earths and the, you know what I mean? That type of thing, right? So so you make your name in VA, right? Like out in Danville, VA battlegrounds and things like that, right? And now it becomes, because everybody has this thing where you could be the man where you from, but your ass got to travel at some point.
At some point in time, you have.
At some point, right? Now, I see Bless the Mic up here. You know what I mean? You versus Champ and things like that, right? Was that your first time out of town, or what was your mission when you said, you know what, I can make this shit travel? You know what I mean? Let me go test my metal and all that. Like, what was the attitude as you kind of left the state to be like, all right, I can battle out of state and see what I could do?
Okay, so I'm glad you said that battle, because our battle. I was in Jersey at the time I was battling our battle. So with that one, butterflies. Like, I wasn't nervous or anything, but because like every battle up until a couple, my last couple of battles, every battle I went to, I was by myself. Every single battle. But I tell you, I'm good everywhere I go. You feel me? So, like the energy in the room, like my first Midwest battle, and he's from the Midwest. Oh, I already know how to do stuff. But it felt good. It felt good because once I got the jitters off, I was good.
Yeah.
Good. But it felt good to you know, be in another state, you know, battling, showcasing my talent, you know, getting, because it was a lot of people there. Ty Law was there, Gwitty was there, Speed Dollar, Fawns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else was there? Was Moon there?
Wow.
I don't know if Moon was there now, but yeah, man, that was a great experience for me right there. Like a real great experience for me.
Mm-hmm. And what did you kind of learn from that? Because now you in a room with MCs that's established, like it's really them guys and stuff like that. Like how did that kind of feel? Like what did you know, because sometimes people leave those rooms and they like, damn, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to step my shit up, or it's like you knock it out the park. So what was your experience like after you got off stage on that battle?
Like you said, you know, I pulled myself to the corner, like, hey, you did good, but you could do better.
Mm.
You feel me? When I look back at that battle, I had the delivery, no aggression,
Mm-hmm.
no performance, but as far as like lyrically being there and being consistent with it, I was there. But as far as like what I needed to do, I didn't do.
Mm.
So like I was good, but I wasn't where I wanted to be.
Okay. I understand it. Now iBattle, man. This is where I gotta get
Quarterly.
serious, man.
Shout out
Yeah.
Lex. Quarterly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
iBattle. Now that is and I always say this to people too, you know what I'm saying? I got so much respect for what Lex has put together because it's diverse. It's you know, if you a street dude and you battling somebody like Geo or you know what I'm saying, a homeschool, you know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, I gotta approach this at a different pace. You know what I'm saying? Like this is to me, you know, the level of talent and then the new talent and the young talent as well kind of make it a good breeding ground for a lot of MCs. So how did you even get connected with the iBattle scene? Was that something that you wanted to go to, or did Lex reach out? How did that even happen before we get into it?
All right, so what had happened was I think it was either Facebook or Twitter where I hit Lex up on, because this was around the time, I think, was it after the pandemic? The year after the pandemic. Yeah, that's when I came back to battle rap. Just hit Lex up like, hey man, you know, I'm in Jersey, I want to pop out to an event. He's like, you know what, hey, pull up, man. We'll chop it up when you get here. So what was that? What car was that? Arrival 2. I can't remember what day it was. But Arrival 2 was when I, you know, popped out to my first iBattle event, chopped it up. Def, shout out Def the Kid. Lex, shout out Lex. Oh man, I witnessed so many iBattle stars. Man, King Yoshi Mitsu,
shout out to
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Who else was on that card that turned out to be a breakout star on that card specifically? Oh man, to be honest, I think just them two.
Yeah,
that I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. If I forgot y'all, I apologize. But them the only two I remember right now.
Right.
That like
so you got to experience the environment. You got to see what was on the card and stuff like that. And it's like, ooh, I got to get in my bag.
Yes, sir.
Like knock him don't be playing. You know what I'm saying? Like Yoshi Mitsu don't be playing. You know what I mean? So now it's like, all right, I think I could do this. Now you step into the ring. You know what I mean? You versus Straps, right?
Me versus Castor Troy.
Okay. Talk to me, bro.
Me and Castor Troy was on Last Call. JR battle Appa. Riz battle Jay Murder's homeboy. Can't remember his name.
Ken Savvy?
Nah. His other homie. I can't remember. I can't remember who it was. He was fired up. But I was on that card, the Last Call. Me and Castor Troy had a 1-round battle. That was my first battle back after like 8 years, after 7 years, matter of fact. First battle back 7 years, yeah.
Yeah. So you jump in there, and it's like Like, what was the reception like now? Because you back, you took a hiatus, you came back, you know what I'm saying? iBattle, new energy. What was it like in there? Because, you know, you get real tribal in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
See, when I started rapping is when it's not a brag, but
No,
like
you can brag.
you know, like when the first couple battles, there's not really nobody there, but they're all starting to come in. But as soon as, you know, my battle's ready to come up, well, I can't remember who battled before me, but it's a nice little crowd out there. So I'm like, damn, now everybody want to show up. So I'm like, so I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and get right. So, and did I have to go first? No, I went second. Second, and man, like it was a great experience because I'm like, I got fucking you up right now, Troy. Up right now. Like in my head, I'm fucking you up right now.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is with that tone, I forgot 2 minutes of my round.
Oh man.
But I didn't choke.
Okay. So you freestyle out of that.
No, I didn't freestyle. I just cut the round.
You just cut the round. Just like, all right, cool.
Got right into my slogan. I'm professional. I'm not doing none of that. None of that. Hey, look, I have out of my entire career, I have 2 chokes. And I think, man, upstairs, man, because the second one that I had was like I couldn't get one word out, but I knew everything else. Like that one word made me choke, but I knew everything else.
Wow. It's like that sometimes, man. Now then you take the straps. The last will battle though. Jesus Christ, man.
Nah, I took Ceslo after Castor Troy. So it was Castor Troy, Ceslo, then Champ, then Straps, then Last Will.
Okay. So that's the real order of things.
That's the real timeline.
And this is now you starting to get some momentum, right? You start
and
then you start to get that confident performance.
Yes.
The last will battle. Holy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, now we starting to really get in that bag. You feel what I'm saying? Where
hey, look, Tone, I appreciate you, bro, because I'm glad that if you watch that battle, I'm glad that you peeped the bars, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I appreciate it, man. Because out of all my battles, out of every battle I have, I hate that battle the most because the crowd was ass.
Yeah. It's like that sometimes, though. It's like that, you know. And for me personally, as a person been around in media and things like that, I like to see, okay, this crowd is ass. What is this person? Are we still gonna get them bars from? Because I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the crowd. I don't care about them. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, talk about that, because that could be a test for a lot of MCs. You know what I'm saying? That screen,
like,
you know what I mean?
It's a lot of MCs I know that specifically writes for the crowd, and you can't help it that it's an ass crowd, regardless of how fire your material is. If they don't like it, they don't like it,
right? Or
if they don't understand what it is, they don't understand what it is. So, like in that battle, I felt like it was simple to a certain extent, but a lot was over the head. But it wasn't a lot of battle rappers in that room either.
Right.
Excuse me, some of them people in that room were musically inclined, so their bars and our bars are 2 different type of bars. So I wouldn't expect them to really understand it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm mad at the battle, but I appreciate the battle at the same time.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, stylistically though, and as we talk about, you know, what you've done and what you've been able to do and stuff, and joining, you know, iBattle and seeing the vision and everything, how would you describe your style? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying to accomplish when you battle? Like, what are some of the things that you want people to leave saying, or, you know, what mantra, what mindset do you have when you step into that ring?
What mindset do I have? Just be better at what you know how to do. Be better at what you know how to do best for what's best for you. You know, I'll take in some criticism, about, you know, certain things, but at the end of the day, I got the final say so over what, you know. So like, man, yeah.
You like more or less battling yourself in a sense, right? Your last performance, right? It's not as much.
Like, and then my last performance, oh man.
Yeah, man. Like full mask on, like you was wilding, bro. You was in there wilding, bro. You was, man. And it's interesting to see the progression, you know what I mean, to get to that point because, you know, and I appreciate your style because a lot of people are afraid to take chances. You know what I'm saying? People are afraid to go in there and be unique in a sense, right? Not to say everybody sound the same, but I feel like that's a key thing that's missing from battle rap. You know, you look at Young Ill versus Surf. Nobody told Young Ill to
Where you get the belt from?
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I just got props on deck, right? Nobody, when Young Ill pulled out that belt and started talking that talk to him. I said, yo, what? I've never seen nobody do that. Calico, I could say some shit. It even got a rhyme. You know what I mean? One of the biggest haymakers of the battle. But I appreciate your style because you're not afraid to take them type of chances. You know what I'm saying? In the flow of what you're doing. So was that already something innate that you was like, you know what? I got to stand out. You know what I'm saying? What makes you go that route of being like, you know what? I got to take chances. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my homeboy Kurt. He actually gave me the idea. So my round 4, my last opponent was already written. But I'm like, I need something that's going to make me what's that word I'm looking for? Make me stand out. So I'm like, he said, man, you need to get a mask. I said, So I'm looking for a black Phantom of the Opera mask.
Right.
Black mask. Nothing. I couldn't find nothing. So I'm like, you know what? You know who my go-to was? Let me call Big Bro.
Yeah.
I said, bro, you still got that Jason mask? He said, yeah, why? I need it. I'm picking up later. So that's what I came in at. My boy Kurt gave me the idea as far as the mask.
Right. Damn, that was crazy, man. I was like, damn, okay. He's in here wilding too. You know what I'm saying? It kind of favorably reminded me, especially when you hit the haymaker and stuff that's on the page. Like, I'm like, that Danny Myers type energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole crowd grabbing your shirt and you just wilding. I'm like, yeah, this is that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
He made me so mad, yo. And I'm still mad. Not at him, but I'm mad, Tone.
Why
I feel
so?
sorry for the next person that's in front of me because I'm mad. And I know I'm smiling because I'm mad.
Because you mad.
So yeah, man. I'm in that type of bag this year. I'm mad.
Yeah. It's still things left to prove and stuff like that. Now, let's pivot to, because I want to get into Water League, Sky League, man. What's up, man? Like, yeah, man, talk to me about that. You know what I'm saying? I know they had the big draft and everything like that. You know, I don't know the details of how that works. Like, is it just everyone's name in the pot, or like, you know what I'm saying, or things like that? And how do you feel, man? Because, you know, nice little rivalry online. You know what I mean? I like JR. I like what Archduke is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talking that shit. So Water League, Sky League, break that down for me. You know what I'm saying? And kind of how you feel about that. A little NWO type of thing in iBattle.
I don't really know like the full backstory on Sky League and Water League, but I know it's a thing from the past that they're, you know, bringing back but always had. I know they started bringing it back. I want to say last year. I wasn't, you know, I was too busy dealing with RBE, but I was always in tune with iBattle. But yeah, I don't really know like too much about it to actually give you an insight on it. All I know is from that one and done card, and I guess from a couple previous cards, they were picking who had the better performances.
Right.
So, you know, that's when they made that, I want to say, a list of 50 people. After my performance, you know, with Phantom, I got picked up for the draft.
Right.
I was hoping to have got picked up the last draft they had, but I wasn't active on iBattle, so.
Right.
But,
Right.
Yeah, as far as like, knowing how it all works out, I don't really know. So
Yeah.
But Lex.
Paul Heyman of the scene. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, it's dope, man. I like that little rivalry and stuff, and it sets up some pretty good storylines and things like that. But let's jump into RBE because after a certain point, you see some of these guys in like I compare it to colleges, you know what I'm saying? Like like Wego Howard would be like a Duke University, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like street status would be like, Kentucky or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it would be like just in terms of prestige and shit. But iBattle is one of those, you know what I mean? And in terms of just a factory where you see a lot of great talent come from. So what made you go with the RBE route rather than, going off and saying, I want to go to KOTD, I want to go to URL? How did that come about for you?
First, shout out to ARP. Back when I was battling here in Danville, ARP, I hit ARP up. So this is back in 2013, 2014. So I was already supposed to be doing like 1SKs back then.
Yeah.
I was already, I was supposed to be there, but around that time, that was the time when I wasn't traveling. And this was around the time where RBE was building up. This was they were still up your way, up in New York.
Yeah.
But now, once I seen Wing or RBE just post that one flyer, I want to say back from February last year. I'm like, dang, I'm like, oh man, RBE, let me how I do this. It says send Wing your footage. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm sending it every day. I don't care how much I know you, Wing. You gonna get this video. You gonna get this video.
Right.
So I didn't get picked up for that one, but I popped out to the event. I seen the Hayes and the Larry, the Bull. I seen the last Will and Hero. I see every battle. I was there for the whole event, actually. The whole entire first intake event. I was there for that one.
What did you think? Did you think like, yo, it's some competition here, or man, shit, as soon as I get in the game, it's over? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your mindset when you saw?
Okay, so when I first got them, I'm like, okay, these niggas fire. Y'all got some shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all fire. Y'all got some shit. Like, all right. I don't think I made it to an intake 2. I might have went to 1, but I'm not too sure. Cause I don't know. But intake 3, when Wing was like, such and such, I'm not gonna give out, But I was like I said, last Will battle Hero, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, take Hero.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, what the fuck you up?
Right.
And I was telling everybody that I'm about to beat shit down this boy's leg. I was like, I promise y'all. Yeah.
Yo, yeah. It was one of those, right?
One of those.
Now because that the process is so competitive and things like that, you know what I mean? And it's like, not only do you want to beat your opponent, but you also want to be one of them, you know what I'm saying, on the situation and things like that. After Hero, you get Black Rolak, who, who already has a bit of a reputation and a resume and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, okay, this is a different level of competition. And so what was your mindset going into that situation and everything? You know what I mean? Like, what were you trying to accomplish with that?
All right, so with that battle was that I'm not gonna call it a last minute battle, but it was kind of like a last minute battle. I had 2 different opponents before Black Rolak.
Yeah.
So that's like writing 3 different rounds. Like it's right. I had 3 rounds written basically.
Yeah.
Who I had, the 2 opponents I had before him, because who did I have before him? I had Bells before him.
Yeah, Bells. Yep. Shout out to Bells.
Before him. And then before Bells, I had Logic Divine. So you know, Bell's got PT, and I got Rolac. But the process of Rolac was, you know, like I really just like wrote. I didn't like I watched his battle with Swamp. I watched his battle with Zay. I'm like, all right, I know what he gonna come in here and do. So I literally, if y'all go back and watch that battle and look how I tailored that round,
yeah,
you'll see why, and you'll see why I perform and rap the way I did.
Right.
Rolac, ball for ball, I beat shit down your leg.
yeah. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
I could name every haymaker that I had in the 2 haymakers that he had. It's facts. Black Rolac versus Almighty Phenom. Go watch that on RBE. We almost had 2K.
Right.
Promote the battle, Rolac.
Yeah. Promote the battle. Don't do that, Rolac. Don't do that. Promote the battle. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, so you know, now you in the rotation, man. I see you in the spaces. I see you talking your shit. I see you like, you know what I'm saying, promoting and things like that, man. What have you learned thus far? Because like, you know, you took that long hiatus, you came back, you got your momentum grounding at iBattle and things like that, and now you in the pros, you know what I'm saying? So what have you kind of like learned along the way, and what do you feel like, you know, you get a sense of like what's missing and what you could add to it, you know what I mean? Like, so what makes you stand out? Let's just say that. What are some of the strengths that you feel like make you stand out as an MC?
As an MC, what Kawhi Leonard said, I'm a fun guy. But nah, what makes me stand out is, man, like I feel like as far as like how promotion goes with me, like I'm a real tailored guy when it comes to promo, depending on who the person is and everything. Also, like I feel like my writing is crazy. Like I have a crazy pen. Crazy pen. Stand out. I'm original. Me being my originality makes me stand out from everybody. I don't sound like nobody. I don't perform like nobody. I'm me.
Right.
And I can't say that for a lot of people, but me personally, I'm like, hey, bring up an Almighty Phenom battle. Oh, he don't sound like nobody because I'm me. I got my, you know, I don't watch battles because the more you watch battles, the more you start sounding like your Rum Nitty, your Prayers Mafia,
right?
Now you like Lux, now you rapping like Hollow. Nah.
So you don't watch battles like that.
I watch battles, but I don't watch battles to motivate myself to write.
Okay.
I watch battles for the entertainment. If I'm like, oh, that was you know how us fans do. You know.
Yeah.
So it's for the entertainment, but like when I get into my bag to write, I tune everything out. I don't watch battles, no nothing. I watch that person battle, see how they sound, see. All right.
Yeah. So what's your goal, man? Overall, like what are you trying to accomplish with this battle rap thing? A lot of people use it as a foray to do other things, whether it's acting or, you know, jump back into the music and things like that. Like what are you trying to accomplish though, as far as battle rap goes and as far as your brand goes?
So like you said, I've been doing it 10 years, going on 11 now. So it's like now it's all about my brand now. It's not even like, hey, like before when I first got back into it, I'm like, hey, I need to be battling this person. Like I feel like I need to be, because battling somebody I know that's beneath me isn't gonna make me better. And if I know how that person is, that person's gonna make me better if they're, you know, that status.
Right.
But I'm just building my brand for my, you know, building up my league too, because I brought the league, I brought a league back to Danville.
You brought a league back to Danville. What's the name of the league?
Dynasty Battle League.
Dynasty Battle League. Talk to me about Dynasty Battle League. What is it? What does it stand for? What type of shit is y'all on? Is it all homegrown talent? Like what are y'all trying to do with that?
It's all homegrown talent. Got a shout out Dill Bundles, Gotti, Highway Dot, White Mike, Kevlar, Johnny Tarantino, Fatso, Clout Kid Kelly, Brent. Oh man. Shout out my graphic designer Rob Trey. Man, shout out Death Row, matter of fact. Yeah, man, shout out to all of them. That's the homegrown talent. It's really no meaning behind it. I mean, it is, and shout out to Miss VA for this. Miss VA came up with the slogan, and I kept the slogan since then. She said, "We're not just a league. We aren't just a league. We're a dynasty." That's our, what's that? What's it? Catchphrase? Not catchphrase.
Yeah, it's mantra, slogan. Yeah.
Like I said, really like no actual meaning behind it, but I know when I was up top that my friends and family here was watching me up there.
Yeah.
So like, why not bring something, now that I'm building my brand up, why not bring something back to Danville where it's something different? We don't have it anymore. So now people are liking it. They didn't like it before.
Yeah.
Now they like it.
Okay.
So yeah, man, shout out Dynasty Battle League. Shout out my league, Dynasty Battle League, man.
Right on. Now I gotta bring out the notebook here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring out the notebook here. Who's on the kill list, sir? Who has to have a conversation with Almighty Phenom?
Who has to have a conversation? All right.
It's recorded, by the way.
Okay. So. Okay. Go ahead. I wish I had some glasses. Hold on. Let me get my Lux going on. Let me get it together.
Yeah. Get it together. Yeah.
Go ahead and write down Chilla Jones.
Shit. Chilla Jones. Hold on.
Go ahead and write Holmesy the God on there.
Holmesy the God.
Got Holmesy on there. Go ahead. Okay. They talking to me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put Prez Mafia on there. Prez, come on.
Prez Mafia. Oh shit. Hold on.
Man. Let's see. King Yoshi Mitsu, come outside. Come on. Come on, Yoshi. I told you this was at your first battle. Come outside. That 5? I'll take that 5 for okay. My in game. I probably could ask him myself. One of them, either B Magic or Suge.
B Magic or Shotgun Suge. They actually just battled too. Why those two as in-game type of why?
Suge because he is Jersey.
Okay.
Suge because it's and I always I don't know Suge as a person. But I know Suge not know him as a battle rap, but I watched Suge, growing up. And how Suge is as a battler, like I want to stand in front of the best shotgun shooter.
Wow.
Magic. I'm cool with Magic. That's my dog. Shout out B Magic. That's my homie.
Yeah.
But Magic, yeah.
Magic gonna fuck your name. You hear me?
Look, and this is why I want to battle Magic. Because anything you can do, I can do better. And I'll name flip the hell out of P Magic.
Almighty Phenom Fee. He's going to do a lot to your name, sir.
Hey, look. We're going to have a name flip battle. I'm telling you. Hey, look. I got to add one more person to that list. And hopefully he watches this. I'm going to send it to him just to be an asshole.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Mike P, come outside, man. Come outside, man.
Mike P?
That's my dog, but Mike P, come outside, man.
Yo, Mike, man, listen.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah. Well, Mike not playing. Well, Mike not winning these tournaments, man. Mike still, yeah. Mike's still one of them. No lie. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Damn. Okay.
Hey, I got one more for you. Just because you said it earlier. Hey, Danny, we got to battle for ball heads, man. We got to battle for ball heads, Danny. It's Big Baldy over here, man. Big Baldy, man.
Yeah. That's that energy right there, man. I respect it. Now, what I want to do too, man, is before you go and things like that, man. I want you to give the people, in your outro and stuff, as you tell people how to follow you, all that good shit. 3 battles that they need to go see to really get an understanding of who you are and what you're about.
Okay. First and foremost, go ahead and peep that Almighty Phenom versus Hero. My top view battle. Go ahead and watch Almighty Phenom versus Black Rolac.
Yeah.
My last battle has not dropped yet, but download the iBattle TV app and you'll be able to watch Phenom versus Phantom.
Yes, sir.
But can't or don't want to check out Phenom versus Straps.
Yeah.
Straps.
Okay. Hey, man, and let the people know how to follow you, bro. How can they get in touch with you?
Man, you can get in touch with me on Twitter. I got 2 Twitters. You can hit me up on either one. Almighty_Phenom or official Phenom. The O is a 0. You can find me on Instagram _Almighty Phenom. Facebook Bob Lee Yeager. Don't judge my name. Mind your business.
What?
Yeah, Bob Lee Yeager, man.
Who the hell? What type of Rusty Shackelford name?
Bob Lee Yeager, man.
Okay. There's a backstory behind that. I'm sure there is. Involves Jaeger bombs.
Hey, Toe, I'll text you later. Let you know the backstory.
Yo, man, listen, bro. Man, listen, you always welcomed up here, man. Like the energy, man. I like the trajectory that you on, man. Keep that energy high. Keep building, keep progressing in this craft and stuff like that, man. And big shout out to Big Bro, because it's nothing like having a big brother in your corner that's going, steer you the right way.
Goat, man. That's the GOAT, man.
Yes, sir. You always welcomed up here. Win, lose, or draw. All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Shout out to Sky League. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Water League, man. Shout out iBattle. Shout out Intake.
Yeah. Man. Yes, sir. Shout out to Doc Nation too.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out Doc, man.
No doubt, bro. Big salute, all right?
Salute, gang.
No doubt, man. That's Almighty Phenom. You know what I'm saying? VA by way of Jersey City to be exact, man. Dude is dope, man. Great energy and things like that. Definitely go check out his battles, man. I can't wait for the iBattle joint to drop with Phantom. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of the bigger haymakers in that entire card and things like that, man. He went crazy. So that was dope. Now, let's keep this show on the road. Let's keep everything progressing as we progress it. You know what I'm saying? The next MC that we got coming up here, man, has a very unique story. Does have a very unique story by way of getting to battle rap. I think it signifies the new era of the culture. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people got their thoughts and opinions on spaces and things of that nature. And I don't like the spaces. Yo, listen, my beard is gray too. We got to adjust with the times, all right? We got to adjust with what's going on, what the new, you know what I mean, what the new vibes is, what people are actually doing, man. And a lot of great talent. Rock Lee, Dice, Wusa, Tasha the author, Rain, Fire, Moon. Like I can go on and on and on of the talent that's really came out of the spaces culture, if you will, you know what I'm saying, and really translated, made their names on the stage and things like that, man. But you might have seen them on iBattle as well, you know what I'm saying, doing this goddamn thing. And this was one of the highly everybody was retweeting this. Everybody was going, yo, you got him on there, told, yo. And then I found out he was from upstate New York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rochester and things like that. You know what I mean? Upstate, y'all gonna respect us. You know what I mean? But without further ado, we have my man, Jinx. Jinx, what up, bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on? I appreciate the intro, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, you know how to do that now. You already, you know what I'm saying? Could you turn the camera, sir? Are you able to turn the camera horizontal for me, please?
Gotcha,
you know what I'm saying? Gotta get you together, you know what I mean, my man. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit better.
You good. I see you got your notebook out and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You got your desk ready and things, you know what I mean?
Clean workspace, you know.
Yes, sir.
Get a little prepared.
Yeah. Now let's get the intro for the people, man. Talk to the people. What's up, man?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, this is Jenks. Regime, billionaires, mob mentality, all of that fun shit, man. Upstate New York. I appreciate the long intro. You know, I'm not from Rochester. I'm not from that up the way. I'm more a Capital Region. You know what I mean? I was raised in Schenectady, so right near Albany. So, you know, I'm familiar with everybody's game, man. That's all.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. It's good having you here, man. Upstate New York. See, anything north of Yonkers, right? You gotta understand. See,
yeah, they treat anything not the city as upstate, man.
Yeah.
Not the city as upstate.
If you're not from the greater New York City area, you basically upstate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hudson Valley because I lived there as well for a while. You know what I'm saying? But Schenectady is right. It's right above that, right? Like this, right above that, and it's a very thorough area and stuff like that. If y'all not familiar, like Qua comes from Schenectady as well. You know what I'm saying? Albany area and things like that. But talk to me about growing up in upstate, man. Upstate New York, you know what I'm saying, in the shadow of what's going on and things like that. I know how it was for me. So what was it growing up upstate for you, bro?
For me, it was simple. You know, like you don't know what you don't know until you learn it. So to me, it's just been home. You know what I mean? But it wasn't until I got a little bit older where I realized like it's like separation. You know what I mean? Like any craft that you do, when you say you from New York, if you don't mention a borough, they're gonna say, "Oh, you upstate." It's different. So I didn't learn that till I was older. But growing up, simple. You know what I mean? I was blessed enough to have a 2-parent household. I'm not gonna fake it. Like, you know what I mean? It was one or the other.
That's a blessing.
I was blessed enough. Yeah, I was blessed enough to have a 2-parent household. You know what I mean? Mom and pops put the work in to be able to, you know, raise me to be who I am. So I always had a father figure, always had a mother figure. Had 2 brothers, you know what I mean, and a sister on my pop's side that, you know, she came around every now and then. So shout out to Big Sis. But yeah, it's simple. You know what I mean? Just like any other place. You know, you got your areas that you stay away from. You got your areas that you could walk through and not get asked where you from, what side you from. So real simple. But you know, you being from upstate, you know, it ain't no walk in the park just because we from out the boroughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everybody know everybody. 1 degree of separation. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get into it with somebody upstate, you're gonna have to see them. You can't just hit a train and, you know, I'm 3 boroughs over or whatever the hell. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna run into, you know what I mean? It's different.
Yeah, it's not millions of people, you know what I mean? Like you could catch a fade with somebody and then next thing you know, their cousin, a brother, whoever.
Right.
You know, you might have thought it was an innocent bystander or something. It's somebody relative. So it's definitely not like you could just hop on a train or MTA or whatever and just go 3 boroughs away and blend in with millions of people. It's smaller, it's smaller populations up here, you know what I mean? Like my city got like 70K people, so it's a lot of people, but at the same time, it's not. So, you know, it's a lot of room for error up here.
And you know, and I think like, you know, for us and stuff, it's like, you know, New York City is the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? New York City is the Mecca. We never take that away from them and things like that. But we all got our own stories when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to, you know, being involved in the culture and things like that. So, you know, what sort of things resonated with you as a youngster, as you kind of shaping, you know what I mean, the type of individual that you are, you know what I mean, whether it's like, you know, content far as like music or, you know, things like that. Like what type of shit was you into kind of on the come up?
Man, you know the typical sports here and there. My pops is actually from the city, so my pops is from Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, so he from, you know what I mean, he from that life. And with him, it's more like he kind of influenced me musically. So, you know, I might be off of practice or something, and it's an off day. I get to just relax around the house, you know, chill with the baby bros or whatever. But I'm hearing the Locks, 50 Cent, Beanie Siegel, Fab, style, you know what I mean? Anybody that you could think of that's really cut from that cloth. You know, my pops, he, you know, R&B is also playing in the crib, you know, 112, Jagged Edge. So it's like I'm getting cultured through that, just through being at the house. A lot of things like that, you know. And then my mom on my mom's side, it's more like what my mom play? My mom would play like Beyonce. She had played Destiny's Child. She had played.
You know that Mary J was playing too.
Yeah, Mary J. Tony Braxton, Keisha Cole. So it's like I'm getting culture just through being at the house. And then obviously when you a kid or when you growing up, becoming a teenager, young adult, you kind of getting hip to what's popular. So in the same token, I'm listening to Drake, Wayne, Ross, Wale, Cole, Kendrick, whomever, but still coming home and You know, I got D Block, The Game. You know, the first album I ever owned was, aside from the Marshall Mathers LP from Eminem, it was the documentary by The Game. My first favorite song was Start From Scratch. You know what I mean? So
right.
I was just getting cultured through that.
Too. That's a nice record right there.
Yeah, you know, that's my first favorite song ever. So
wow.
I remember going to, you know, elementary school. I remember I was peeping the stream earlier. You was talking about the Walkman. You know, my pops, he old fashioned. So you know, I remember walking to school, elementary school. I'm, you know, 4th, 5th grade. I'm listening to the documentary on a Walkman, walking with little headphones in and shit. I'm in the 4th grade, not knowing what he's really talking about, but I like what I'm hearing, so I'm just going with it. It wasn't until I got older that I'm realizing, like, that's one of the, you know, better pieces of just hip hop in general. You know what I mean? The documentary. So that's really kind of what it was like for me growing up. You know what I mean? Just best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Staying in touch with what's new, but also appreciating what got us to where we are now.
Nah, no doubt, man. That's what's up, man. And you kind of remind me. I remember being a shorty and I stole the DJ Quick CD, the one where he got the red hat on, and you know what I'm saying, where he just.
Oh man, I used to snatch my pop CDs all the time, bro. I'm talking like Illmatic. I'm like, where my CD at?
Yeah, you know that feeling when they come back and they like, yo, which one of y'all took my You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, nah,
I'm telling them go check certain places. I slip it back where it was at. You know what I mean? Trying to make sure
there the whole time. Like, you good?
Yeah.
You good? Don't worry,
you just missed it, Pops. You missed the spot, man.
So, all right. So you got that. You know, stable at home and stuff like that, and that is a blessing. But you get that dual education and what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, during your time, and then the foundational stuff that really sets the agenda. But, you know, as you kind of shaping the things that you into, you said you was into sports as well. Let me get football. Yeah. You got a DT type frame. Like, would you Warren Sapp?
So
what's up?
I was actually hooping, man. I was slim, believe it or not. I've always been tall, so like, but I was slim. I was hooping a lot. It wasn't until 10th grade that they was like, yo, you would be an amazing D tackle, tight end, something, bro. Like, you got to do something. Right. And I played like half a season, got into some trouble academically. You know, them grades is bad, they pull you. So
they do.
I kind of learned to kind of just stay out the way when it comes to, you know, all the bullshit in school. I had my fair share of, you know, fuck ups. Obviously, I think everybody go through something to where they get penalized, or they got to sit down for a minute and realize, like, either this the route I'm gonna be on forever, or I'm never gonna do this shit again. Yeah. And I had my little route, and it wasn't until I got out of high school that I realized, like, this could be life, figuratively and literally. But I hooped for the most part. Probably like a good 8-9 years. Got to the point. I actually played AAU with Kevin Herter, and he's in the league now. Yeah, Kevin Herter he's from Clifton Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was killing y'all too, huh? He was
busting the high school team's ass. I'm talking 45, 37. Like, he was just bugging. Like, so I think he played for Shen. He played for Shen for a couple years, and then he got invited to Team USA. I had did a LaMarcus Aldridge camp, and he did Team USA though. You know, they was covering him left and right. He played with Bron. He coached. He practiced with Bron, KD, all of them, and then he ended up going to Maryland. You know, now he in the league. But man, he was special. That man was special. So there's no shortage of talent coming from upstate, man. There's no shortage of talent at all in any craft.
Gotta let them know, man. Now this battle rap thing, man. This battle rap thing. Now, you know, you kind of made me feel a little bit old with some of your references. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't nothing wrong with that. But you know, this battle rap thing, man. What was your forays into that? Like, how did you come about it? Because you have a unique story. We'll get into it. But how did you get into the battle rap thing? What was some of the battles maybe, or the platforms or whatever that kind of shaped the MC that we see today?
So the intro to battle rap has always been a weird story for me to tell, because there's skips in the timeline. So just I'll go in chronological order and I'll try to make it fast. My pops used to have the the beef DVD shits, you know, like 1 through like 5 or whatever it was.
Right.
So I would watch those, and I remember the first like real inside look at battle rap that I had was Knicks in the barbershop. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you, and he got, you know what I mean, bro punched him. So that was the first inside look I had at battle rap. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm young as hell. What the fuck is this?
Right.
So
right.
it kind of, you know, kind of fade out for a little bit. And then I had my cousins was over for like a family barbecue some years down the line, and they showing me B Magic versus Charlie Clips. I had no idea what it was. They, you know, I'm seeing Kevin Durant on the stage in the background. They rapping. They played a couple of more battles from that from that event. I think that was that Summer Madness.
That was a song.
That was Summer Madness.
Mm-hmm.
So they played a couple more battles from that.
Yeah.
And I started kind of picking up the pieces. I used to be on, you know, World Star Hip Hop was popping back then. I remember I saw Clips in Rock Part 2. Clips did the little the Pacer recap backwards bar that like made World Star.
Yeah.
So I was slowly kind of picking up as to what was going on. Like, oh, this is a league, this is a thing, this is a. Then I started watching like not local leagues, but smaller leagues back then. I was watching Pit Fights, which is I believe a Baltimore based, like DMV based.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I was watching a couple people from over there, and I thought a lot of the shit they were saying was like the best shit I ever heard, because you know you listening to music and shit, and you know that era of music during that time period wasn't bar heavy. It wasn't focused on literary devices, punchlines, metaphors, similes, anything like that. So then I finally got into it when Sue Surf and Hitman Holla dropped. And I was in 10th grade. Yeah, I was in 10th grade, and it came out. I believe
you ain't have to say the grade level you was at. Damn, Jinx, damn.
Yeah, man, I'm not that old, man. I just turned 25 a couple of months ago, so
wow,
I ain't that old, man.
So
that came out, I believe, on like Christmas. I'm in school and everything, and I'm like just getting hooked. I'm okay. This is it. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm fucking with. So I became a real big Sue Surf fan. Shout out my dog Surf, free Surf.
Free wave, man. Yeah.
Which I would end up becoming really, really cool with later down the line. But I became really, really hip to just URL. And then I kind of went through a couple of, you know, other people's catalogs, became fans of them. I was a big Clips fan. Then it got to the point where like I started being able to decipher and discern certain bars and who do I think won on my own accord, and like just really picking up how battle rap works. And I think it got to like maybe Summer Madness 5 where I was just like hooked. I was into it already. I was putting predictions out. I'm putting the homies on. You know what I mean? We having like how you would do back in the day, like when wrestling would be on, like, yo, come over watch pay-per-view. I got Brody's pulling up, we watching the event.
Grab something to eat, roll something up. That type of shit.
So we watching, you know, Gnome 5, SM5, the first volume, second volume, and you know, years is going by, and I'm like, I think I could do this shit. You know what I mean? And I started writing like little battle rap bars in my notes, never thinking I would ever take it serious. And then you know, I would just write like random rounds for pro opponents. Like if I ever battled this person, this is what I would say. And it got to the point where I had so many fucking rounds in my notes. I'm like, dog, some of this shit is crazy. And then like bars and concepts would be getting said. I remember I kind of went like little mini Twitter viral because I had a bar that Wavy had said to twerk, and people like pulled it up from the YouTube comments. Yeah, so they was trying to accuse my boy Wavy of stealing.
But you were just jotting down, like I was
just joking around. You know what I mean? Just making little funny references, little bars and shit like that. And it got to the point where I was like, man, I might have to start just rapping and you know enter the spaces. And you know, I ended up joining the spaces for some reasons down the line. So that I'm sure we'll get into.
You were more the lyricist, like you were more on the lyrical side of things, right? Initially, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Initially, I was all bars.
Yeah, you didn't start off with the like, all right, I'm ciphering in the streets, and they like, yo, like you know what I mean? He rapping, this dude rapping that, like that. You was more in the like, all right, let me put my shit together. Like what type? Like I know you was just fucking around, but you know, after you see a situation like that with the Wavy bar, and it's like, damn, this kid just came up with this same type of concept. Like, did that sort of awaken something like, yo, I can actually be, you know, I could be strategic about this. Like now, you know what I mean? I could develop my own style behind this. Like, what did that do for you as an MC? Or were you like, damn, like, was it an epiphany? Like, damn, I could really be that. You know what I mean? Like what was it like? Walk me through that too.
Yeah. So it got to the point where like it happened so many times that I was like, okay, this can't be a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just thinking of this shit on the whim, and people that are professionally getting paid to do this are saying this coincidentally. Like it can't be a coincidence that much. So it got to the point where I was kind of just like, if I can keep doing this at the level that I'm doing it at, I think I could be one of these people. Like I think I could be somebody that people want to come out and see rap. I got to get the intangibles down first, obviously, but you know, like the content, the lyrics is there, like the literary devices and everything that are being used by pros, they're there. So it just got to the point where it was too many times for it to be coincidental. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about it and I'm like, it's no way this is a 5-time coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, I done already had 3 bars that I done thought of and put in my notes set on some madness. So it's like I'm just thinking about it, you know. And then you hear little concepts from smaller leagues and shit, and I'm like, okay, even the smaller league motherfuckers is dope. So I can just be one of them. I could just, you know what I mean? It ain't that complicated. It can't be. Right. And I remember I ran it by one of the homies who kind of was like really invested in battle rap as well. And he was like, bro, just do it. He like, just do it. And, you know, I started kind of like thinking about it, but I never pulled the trigger. And I'm one of those people that like, if I'm not sure on something, I probably won't risk it just because I want to know my surroundings. I want to know what I'm getting into contextually before I just go, you know, head first into something.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of where the spaces comes in. This was in like 2018.
Okay. So in 2018, now at this point, you're putting shit in the notepad that somehow is making it to the stages that like battle rappers that you might have looked up to, or people like, damn, that's kind of a concept that I would come with. Okay, cool. But now the spaces, right? And I want to get into that specifically because to me, there's a paradigm shift in battle rap that took place, right? And I referenced some of the people, the Woosahs, the Dices, you know what I mean? The people that Tasha the Author and Rainfire Moon and Rock Lee and like a lot of the up and coming talent. To me, it's a renaissance of talent that's coming from that. And it reminds me of the era C because even when we go back in time, right? History repeats. There were people that were, you know, back when it was chat rooms. That's where Conceited comes from. You know what I'm saying?
Text battles.
Like, text battles. This is where a lot of these guys come from. So like when people knock the space, it always fucks me up. I'll get to that soon, but spaces. Why did you decide to jump into spaces rather than saying, I'm gonna jump into the ring? Let me find a local league and just jump in that way. What was it? What was the thought process of jumping into spaces specifically for you?
I owe being in spaces completely to my manager, AT. I met AT through Surf. I became cool with Surf. That's one of Surf's homeboys, and you know, just kind of got to know bro. And there was one day he used to be really privy to the EFM spaces. So one day he hits me up. He's like, "Yo, bro, motherfuckers know you can rap, bro. Some of these niggas ain't that nice. Come
that's what AT said. Yo, AT, man,
he straight just told me, man. He like, hey, some of these motherfuckers ain't that nice. You could do better, bro." And at the time during the card that he was telling me about, I had tuned in. I was at work and I'm listening, and it's like he kind of got a point. You know what I mean? Like he kind of got a point. So I'm listening, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I could definitely come up with better shit than this. So he hits me up. He like, yo, bro, I'm gonna see if they'll let you battle. Don't say no. He literally just texted me, just don't say no. And 20 minutes later, I'm walking around on my shift. I get a Twitter DM from, at the time, his dude name was Dan. He used to put the battles together for EFM. He's like, yo, can you do a 5-hour prep battle? I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, hell no, I can't do no 5-hour prep battle.
Yeah.
Sure. So, you know, but I thought about it, and I'm like, shit, I got all these fucking bars. I could probably put something together. So he like, yo, we heard about you. There's a lot of people backing you about getting you on this shit on the Twitter spaces. what do we got to do to make this shit happen? I'm like, shit, just set me up with an opponent and a date. They set me up with a guy named One Take MacGyver. I believe he's out of like Carolina or something. He's doing his thing too. Shout out to him.
I was there for these things.
Yeah. So what happened is they had developmental cards for EFM called Stratosphere, and it was just for the new guys to the spaces. And if you were able to pull up and make a breakout performance, they'd throw you on some of the bigger cards against some of the more prominent names in spaces.
Right.
Stratosphere ended up getting turned into a tournament called Terraform, which they partnered with iBattle to do. So
all of this is great. These are great names, by the way, for things. I'm going to be honest.
Absolutely.
They
studied
all of this. Yes,
they studied. They did a lot of studying with that. Shout out. That was the time, man. I'm gonna get into that in a minute, but so they turned it into a tournament called Terraform, and I actually I persuaded some of the homies to join the tournament. You know, shout out my dog Gemini, S the artist, who's also regime with me. I persuaded a lot of the homies to join the tournament, just like, hey, bro, if we're gonna do it, let's just do it, and let's see what it bring us. Lo and behold, I end up having performance of the night on day 2.
Oh, belt to ass.
Yeah,
I'm not even close. So do not be humble up here. It was belt to ass up there. You kidding me? Yeah,
it was bad, and they had a lot of people in the building, man. A lot of superstars in the building. No pun intended, but you know, I think Fonz was there, Easy was there. A lot of notable names in the spaces, which to me at the time was like amazing. You know what I mean? I had never been to an event. And so I'm like, man, this the best way for me to network and get familiar with the people that I need to get familiar with.
Right.
So I go up there, like you said, belt to ass, performance of the night, not even close. You know what I mean? I rebuttal, I do the whole shit. But now here's the thing. Here's where I realized motherfuckers not as good as they think.
Okay, talk to me.
Remember how I told you I had all the bars from 2018?
Yeah.
My whole round was those bars.
Oh my God.
And this is 2022. So
you came up there with bars from 4 years ago, and it was belt to ass season like that.
I rapped the entire tournament using old bars, except for my third battle, which was actually the one that I ended up losing. But I rapped the whole tournament using old bars because I had all generals at the time. I didn't want to try to waste time name flipping when I could be perfecting like universally rapping.
Right.
And so I got through round 1, performance of the night. Round 2, I went up against a guy named Swanky. Shout out to Swanky, that's my dog. He's like a legend over on Discord. One of the toughest, you know, same situation with him. He was saying shit in 2018, 2019 that people say now.
Yeah.
So shout out to Swanky. Me and him ended up having a great one. Damn near a classic. I beat him 2-1. This is in front of Fonz, Easy. I think Surf might have been there, Danny, all of these crazy people, you know, just stars. And we were actually go ahead.
Yeah, because I just want to say, like, you know, because I'm appreciating the story here of like kind of how you transcended, but I just want to ask, like, when you doing those battles, right? And this is one of the things, like, because there are people that really knock spaces culture and the Discord culture of the battlers and the lyricists and everything that's coming up. And I know, you know, in person it's different and things like that. I am a firm proponent of like, yo, all right, you fire here, but I need to see what you could do on the court. You know what I'm saying? But
super different.
There is something to be said for what is the focus. It's lyricism. It's your ability to rap and to project. And sometimes when motherfuckers is rapping in spaces, it's like you almost could see the performance, right? As you listening to it. Did you ever get the sense of, okay, this is dope, but this ain't really the real shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, was that your mindset, or was it like, all right, this is different? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you think about that? And what do you think about when people kind of downgrade the space? Like, all right, that's just, you know, that is whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your thoughts behind that? I really want to understand your mindset.
It was at first, before I had battled live, it was a little like resentment there. I'm like, what motherfuckers got against the spaces? Like, it's a lot of talent coming from out of here. Mm-hmm. And then I battled live and I realized, like, okay, it is different. It's definitely different. As far as like the discernment, when I realized like I might gotta go outside, it was when I battled A-Ward. I battled A-Ward on the spaces.
Okay.
December 30th of 2022. And that was, I had a crazy run in 2022. Shout out to Frank White. He came up with the Scody, the Space Champion of the Year.
Big shout out. Yeah.
I was the runner-up for 2022. It went to my dog Soto. So, you know, we kept it in the family type shit. So shout out my dog Soto. But I was the runner-up for that year. And I had battled Danny, Cuban, Hansel, A-Ward, Foray, Dev. I just had a crazy run.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I battled A-Ward at the end of the year where I'm like, oh, this is different. Because A-Ward was doing vet move shit in the spaces. He was freestyling mid-round. He was he didn't rebuttal anything that I said because he went first, but he was freestyling mid-round. He was doing shit to kind of almost piss me off, like acting like the battle didn't matter. He's got the TV on in the background, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, if he could do all this shit just through the phone, and it's making me kind of mad now. Like, all right, I gotta tweak my style and shit for the real thing, because I did plan on debuting. And my debut was highly sought after by a couple of leagues, and I ended up picking iBattle, obviously, but that's kind of what made me realize damn, this shit different. Not even being on the stage yet, and I'm like, damn, this shit is different. And then fast forward a couple of months when I did decide to make my debut, shout out to Lex. Lex actually went up on Champion and kind of dedicated an entire segment to just talking about my debut, a quick 3-4 minute segment. And that's when I was like, man, I gotta be special. I have to be the best version of me, because this man went up on a really well-known, one of the most well-known platforms in battle rap history.
Legendary.
And spoke about somebody that's never touched foot on a stage. So I owe a lot to Lex. I owe a lot to just the fact that he even took a shot on me and then was even able to speak about me before I had ever been able to do so for myself on that platform.
This was one of the your class of folks that came out of the space that I mentioned. This is the first time that I saw blue chip recruits, right? If I would compare it to college, this is the first time that I saw blue chip recruits come out of spaces. And I said to myself, because I was there at the time, I was like, listen, okay, the performance and all that is gonna matter, but these motherfuckers can write. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about spaces that I can say, right? Because everybody's going to point to the disadvantage. Okay, you at home, blah, blah, blah. It's not the same. But man, to do what you was doing at the time, I'm like, nah, son. If he got a little bit of performance, y'all motherfuckers is in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Was that your mindset, or were you kind of nervous to the point of damn, what if it doesn't translate? You know what I'm saying? What if they're not receptive to it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So when I initially got booked for my debut, it was against a guy named Primetime, who's actually doing his thing. He's been in the Crucible. Yep. So he's doing his numbers. He couldn't make the battle. So what they did was they had partnered me up and put me against Gemini, the homie that I was telling you about, who I actually know in real life. So I felt super comfortable. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the bros, we about to battle, hold on, whatever. I'm like, this about to be a breeze. I felt comfortable. I didn't care about it really not translating, because I know the people that's going to be there for the battle, they know what I'm about to do. Whereas opposed to with Primetime, it might have been a little different. Some situations ended up happening. If you know that situation, he kind of fumbled the bag with the battle a little bit. And then it turned into Lex offering me a plate on the biggest card they had ever had at the time, Fallen Soldiers 2, which was Fibo versus Geechee Gotti.
Yes, sir.
Los Preem JR, Danny Myers, Death the Kid. You was there.
Yes, sir. I was there. I was outside. Yes, I was.
Yeah. So that ended up turning into me versus Big Hunted. And that's when I realized, as special as I thought I needed to be for champion and all of that, double it. Because now it's mass coverage, it's media popping up.
Right.
It's on champion. It's, Geechee Gotti's coming over to iBattle. Danny's pulling up. You got, it was just a lot. So that's kind of when I realized I need to be the best that I could be. Let me just go all in on this battle rap shit. I'm going to be a full blown battle rapper for that day. Cause I never really looked at myself as a battler. It was just kind of some shit I was just doing just cause, just for fun, networking, getting to know some people, that may turn into, consumers, producers, whatever, for another project later down the line. So that's when I just kind of became full head into it. So I do the battle, and I end up having one of the biggest moments on iBattle in that whole year.
Oh,
with
man,
the Will Chamberlain
absolutely,
bar. So
absolutely, man. And you know, I wanna get to that. You know, how did you feel, man? Because the reception that you had gotten, right, with that level of anticipation, and then knowing who's in the room. I mean, these are, you know, certified legends, and you know, people who've really done a lot of stuff for the game, and I'm sure they imparted some wisdom on you. How did you feel after you got done with that performance, and what was some of the reception like from those guys that had seen? Okay, I heard of them in the spaces, but man, he just went crazy. Like, you know, what was that like? Did you leave there feeling inspired, or did you feel like I need to do more? You know what I'm saying?
both,
like,
man,
okay.
both. When I pulled up, because I got there a little bit late, you know, and that was already, I was kind of mad at myself for that. You know, I'm the new guy. I'm pulling up a little late. This shit looked terrible. So I pull up, and Danny is outside, and Danny's like, "Yo, Jenks, what up, man?" And I'm like, "How the fuck do you know this is me?" He like, "Man, come on, man, you know." And so we get to talking, chopping shit up. We spar. So we're sparring outside the venue.
Oh, I love the sparring session. Yeah.
So
Walk me through that, because you know.
So
Yeah,
we sparring outside the venue. You know, him and Death was a 1-rounder.
right.
So he wrapped his round, and I remember he had a little segment on Champion himself where he was like, "Man, I got bar of the year for Death." So I'm, you know, we sparring. I'm like, "Yo, man, what's the bar that you talking about on Champion?" Like, you know, the fan in me kind of coming out, and he like, man, he said a bar. It was the echolocation bar at the time. And yeah, that shit was crazy. And so we going, and he like, "Man, is your battle 3 or 1?" I said 3. He like, "Man, rap your best round." So I rapped the first round. Man, he was going crazy. You know what I mean? And so Geechee had pulled up. Geechee like, "Man, who Cub, man?" So, you know, get the chopping shit up. He's like, "Man, hey, go ahead, man, cook food."
You got the impression, yeah. Who comes?
So you know, we get the sparring and shit. I get cut off midway. Lex opened the door to the venue. He like, "Jenks, you up?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" It got real to me right there.
Wow.
So I'm like, "Oh fuck!" So I walk in. I go. I do the battle. Boom. Rock the room a couple times. I'm out. I had a couple of little hiccups, little stumbles. Didn't choke. Got through my material. Boom. I walk out. Danny had missed it due to some personal problems. I don't remember what was going on, but hopefully everything went smooth with that. And he was like, "Hey man, you just went, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, was that you that did the Wilt Champions?" He said, "That was fucking crazy." So we get to talking, I'm laughing and shit with him, and he like, "Man," and you know, then the clip that came out, and Danny, Danny's comment is still on the clip. He's like, "Man, 12 months, Jenks gonna be a problem." And you know, I came out, and Swave Seva actually walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey man, you special." He's like, "Clean the stumbling up. You're gonna be a serious problem. You're gonna be a serious threat." He like, "I got you losing because of the stumble." He kept it a buck with me. He like, "I got you losing because of the stumbles, but you clean that up, you're gonna be a problem, man." And you know, he gave me some words of advice that, you know, stuck with me a lot. And come to find out, you know, like he gave the same words of advice to my opponent. He like, "Man, you did really well, but you can't rely on somebody stumbling to do your numbers." So I got a lot of like words of encouragement and words of wisdom from a lot of the goats that night.
That's all of that is crazy. Like, for those of y'all that are paying attention to what's going on right now, this man goes from hanging out, being a fan of battle rap, just jotting shit down, to, yo, some of the shit I'm jotting down is actually, then you jump into spaces, and then you start to make a name for yourself there. To go from spaces, you know what I'm saying, to go from that to now you get your endorsement from the Paul Heyman himself, you know what I mean, from Lex Luthor. And then you sparring outside with Danny Myers, and you got, you know what I mean, Geechee Gotti and them, and reviewing the bars, and then you got Swave coming up to you, giving you words of advice, man. That shit is crazy. Your story, it needs to be told. You see what I'm saying? Because this is a new generation of how this shit is working out. You know what I mean? Me as media, I have to understand that this is how shit is forming. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm sure there are other people that have these similar types of stories. Like, that's why it's so important to me to hear that shit, because you know, that type of shit can really shape an MC. You know, when you get to a point where now, you know, say another year from now, 2 years from now, when you rocking stages, that's the story right there. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be that guy imparting that wisdom. You know what I mean? So it's just dope to hear that shit, man. Like the way that they all embrace the talent and everything like that. So how do you feel when people knock the spaces? You know what I'm saying? I heard Big K doing his, you know, now he be on some heel promo shit, some, you know, some what's my man name MJF, like he always on that type of time.
He's super healed. Yeah, he just hate everything.
But how do you feel about people that kind of knock that culture and kind of the talent coming out of it? Like, what do you think about that?
A lot of the time, it's just lack of knowledge. So I don't really pay no mind to it. I'm not the biggest, like, I'm not Captain Spaces. You know what I mean? If you don't like the spaces, I ain't gonna fight you about it.
Right.
I think a lot of it is really just lack of knowledge, a little bit of ignorance. If you genuinely just don't like audio battles, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. But I would strongly recommend really paying attention to the origins. A lot of y'all favorite new stars, the Eunices, the Appas, the Dices, the Woosahs, the Jenks, the list goes on and on. The Rock Lees, the Tomboys, the list goes on and on. So if any league that you're watching that's got a prominent new star, I guarantee you one of them started from audio battling. It's really just ignorance to me. Like, a lot of that shit don't really faze me because it's just, you may just not know. And a lot of people don't like change. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like change. Even in sports, motherfuckers was complaining when they took out the high school shit. Oh, you can't just jump from high school to the NBA. A lot of y'all, and then college and fucking college ratings go up. Now college players is getting money. They're getting bags.
NIL, yes sir.
Yeah,
talk about it.
They getting bags, and motherfuckers that's in the college, they getting more hyped than LeBron. Wemby, Zion, shit like that. Wemby was overseas, but it's the principle of, you may not like the change, but that doesn't mean it's not good for the game.
Right.
So, we got a lot of classic battles and classic things that's going on, game changing things in the culture, whether you like it or not, that's going on because of audio battling. Appa is damn near the GOAT to me. Damn near the GOAT of audio battling. I tell him every time I see him, that is my dog. A lot of props go to him. A lot of props go to Kai too. People won't say Kai's name. Shout out to Kai.
Yep.
Kai from OMBL. A lot of people won't say his name. He is an innovator. Contender, being like the little Spaces champion impersonation battles. I'm giving flowers to my guys, because a lot of people, they're very ignorant to where we come from and how it started. Half of the top 6 of the Crucible had a prominent role in Spaces.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Woosah is not from Spaces, but he did a lot of his work on Spaces.
Yes, he did.
Eunice is from Spaces. Dice is from Spaces. So, you know what I mean? A lot of the new guys that y'all like, or even are remotely fans of, they come from audio in one way or another.
Right.
So it's a lot of talent to be had over these virtual battles, man. Even the IG battles, Phoebo, Knox, you know what I mean? A lot of the guys over at iBattle, they came from IG. So a lot of the things that people are becoming fans of, they don't know the origin. And I ain't going, I'm not going to gatekeep and not say people's names. I think everybody deserves their flowers. So shout out to every person I just named. If I missed you, I apologize. But it's a lot of people that's doing virtual battles, whether it's audio or video.
So Jinx, I have to ask you, because your last battle was against Nick Hefe, right? On iBattle and things like that, right? And you're one of those people now, right? You in the talks when the powers that be talk about, what's up with, what I mean? They talk about the new people, you know what I mean? If you compare it to college and the NBA, you one of the guys like, I wonder what what situation is he's gonna end up with. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna do RBE? Is he gonna go KOTD? Is he gonna just, go around the world, do his thing, and then go to a place? Like, have you given any thought to that? You know what I'm saying? Because I find that the new generation of battle rap, the new generation of MCs, they don't really see that anymore as the panacea. Like, they figure, I could just go, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go jump lead the league, and whatever situation makes sense, then organically I'm gonna just make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got people that are shooting for RBE, shooting for URL or KOTD, but like, there's this different outlook I find. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to people like yourself. So what's your mantra? Like, what are you aiming for in that direction of, like, between one of the big 3, or just kind of going freelance or whatever? Like, how do you see that? You know what I mean, playing out for you?
To me, man, like, I don't want to sound too humble, but it's genuinely the truth. Like, I told you a little bit of a backstory about how I got here. To me, man, gracing the URL stage, I could damn near be done after all that. I could damn near hang it up. Like, but URL is the end all be all. Just get a battle over there, say I did it. If it ends up being more than that, hey, I'm all for it. I did have like a little world tour plan. I had like a little, go to this league, go to that league, grace all of the prominent leagues, and that way I'm getting a little bit of fans from each league. But at the current moment, man, like just with the way that my personal life going and how I'm getting handled at certain leagues and what leagues want to offer me and whatnot, I got a lot of loyalty to iBattle, and I really want to grace OSBL. I really want to see what Kel's got going on over there. I think she's an amazing league owner. I think her business marketing plan and just her overall developmental plan is genius. I think what she's got going on is something that's never really been done. So I want to grace that league as well. And if bouncing between those two leagues, OSBL and iBattle, gets me an RBE played or KOTD played or URL, whatever the case may be, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I'm all for gracing the platform. But like I said, my initial plan was like world tour type shit, like go to this league, go to that league, take this league's followers, bring them over here, go so forth, so on. But the more and more I started thinking about it, it's like you can do that, but then your matchups start to kind of get stagnant. They start to plateau because I'm not building credit with the league. Whereas if I do a couple on one league, I can now ask for a specific battle where I might not get that off the second go around with that league. Like I've only done 3 battles. They've all been with iBattle. My next battle was supposed to be a big look. I probably wouldn't have got that if I would have been starting over here, did a battle here, and then just pulled up to iBattle. It might not have been that situation. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Nothing set in stone because I'm big on shit happens, shit changes. So nothing really set in stone. But the 2 things that I know for sure that I do want to do is at one point in my career, grace the URL stage, and I've always wanted to be on OSBL. I've always wanted to do an OSBL battle. I've been a fan of them since they started back in like 2019, 2018, something like that. So I've always wanted to battle in Martinis. That's a big one for me. That's a huge one for me, to be honest.
That's dope, man. And I think you match up well with the Zekes and the Gary Austins and the, what I'm saying, Flair. I think you and Flair have a hell of a matchup, man. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? And I like that mentality, man, of like, because this is where, you talk about talent. Listen, there's no shot at no leagues. I love all y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But OSBL and iBattle, that's where the young gunners is.
The best shit in the world getting set on them leagues.
Yeah, like just straight up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always go like between Kel's, like I think the year before I said Kel's was like the regional booker of the year. You know what I'm saying? This past year I thought it was Lex, but it's just those two, they have a vision. You know what I'm saying? And I think people respect the vision. You know what I mean? And they're not as tied as much to the, I need to get here right away. Like, it's not a race for y'all, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not a race for you. You seem like, you know what? I'm just building my craft. I'm building my support and things like that. So what sort of things can we expect from you this year? Like what is sort of some of the goals that you have lined up? If you want to name some names of niggas that you need to talk to.
Hey, man.
Sir, what's up?
I got a couple of people that I want to see, man. I want to see a lot of the homies this year, man. I want to see. So I feel like those are the battles that bring out the best in people when you're going against your peers. I just did a little 2-on-2 on the spaces with Wusa, my boy Glory, Taste Mother. So we kind of got our little brotherly fade out the way, but we can definitely run it back in real life. A couple of RBE guys said they want to see me for some smoke. So Cash Kid 6'8", or we can see each other somewhere down the line. I was supposed to get a pro look. I borderline don't want to say who it was supposed to be because it could still happen. But, I want to get one pro look before the end of the year, whether it's the person that I was supposed to get booked with. All right, fuck it. I'm going to say it. You should come outside, man. What we doing? I want to see a couple of the guys, man. I might got to see Dice. Might got to see who else, man. I'm really fond of Los. Los is he's pushed to the moon right now, though. He's that guy right now, man.
Yeah.
So,
yes, sir.
It might got to be a little bit down the line, but I just want to see everybody that I respect. Like I said, the Cash Kids, the 6'8s, the Wusas, Dice, Los Preem, Kai, if I can, somewhere down the line, Big Walk. Just trying to think. Yeah, so many people to name, man. But you know, really, whatever a league call for, if it's a good opportunity for me, I'm gonna do it. I've never really shied away from competition. It's not really like a thing for me to want to do easy battles. I feel like the last two that I've done have been kind of light work. But yeah, you know, not the last two. Two out of my last three have been light work, but I kind of want to just get a little bit more of a challenge. Those are the battles I tend to like to go back to, more replay value, and they just make for better stock builders to me. Nobody really want to see you kicking somebody ass your entire career. You know, let's see what you do when you got to face pressure and adapt. So that's really where I'm at. Nobody really, other than those people that I kind of want to see. I might be forgetting some people off the rip. You know what I mean? But there's like I said, different leagues got different people. You know, I know Kel's. She's got a lot of the DMV guys like I said, Kai Eunice is over there.
Yeah.
Sinatra's over there. So I owe Sinatra a friendly fade too. He took a shot at me. There's a lot of people over there, man. So Tomboy, Kata Poet, Dreddy, Anti-Hero. It's a lot of niggas I'll be willing to see, man. So, you know, any if this get out to the point where like a league want to see it or they want to see certain matchups based on who I name, just let me know, man. We could really make something happen. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm free all year. I promise you, I'm free all year.
There is a substantial following, you know, on the Reddits and on the Twitters that talk highly of you and your talent. And you know, I think the thing that I wanted to find out, you know, is, you know, you're a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you just playing around with this shit, kind of, right? Like you know, it started off as just, all right, I could write some bars or whatever, but it's dead ass serious. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not fucking around up there. So I always appreciate that, and I appreciate the new energy and the new tide of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as you know, ultimate goals, right? Like, is your goal to be on the big stage, like in front of thousands of people rocking shows, or you know what I mean, is traveling and going to the Torontos or to the, you know, overseas, to the UK, you know what I mean, premier battles, that type of shit? Is that more, you know, the mindset that you have? Like, what would you say you know what I'm saying, you kind of want to do ultimately?
I would say the main priority would be probably the bigger venues, getting that big stage love, that big stage reaction, just seeing what that feel like, and being able to kind of decipher that from these smaller rooms and all of that type of shit. But the traveling's a big part of it. The networking experience, seeing what demographics like what. You know, when you travel, the demographic that you're in front of in one city may not like the same shit that you say in another city. So, you know, like I know getting ready to go over to OSBL, if I ever do decide to do that, which I do plan on doing, they might not like a lot of the same shit as a New York crowd or a Florida crowd or whatever. So that's always been a fun thing for me to like study and kind of like learn, is seeing what crowds like what. The traveling's always a big plus. Just seeing new shit, being able to experience new things. But the networking is a big one for me. Being able to walk into a room with X amount of people that know me and leave out with substantially, exponentially more people that know me has always been amazing. I always say, like, one of my favorite parts of battling is waking up the next morning and checking my Twitter. It's one of the most fun parts for me. Like, seeing how many new people fuck with me, it's like that lets me know that I'm doing something special. You know what I mean? Like making new fans, making new supporters out of, you know, some may even say doubters. You know what I mean? So that's a big one for me, is being able to turn people that may not have been privy to me before into supporters and people that want to follow the journey and see what I got going on next. And you know, platforms like this help. So you know, you're not doing nothing short of the Lord's work, my man.
Listen, man,
this type of shit is needed, man.
Yeah, man, I've always had this type of energy, man. I remember interviewing like a young Lou Castro before he took off, young, real sick, you know, easy, right when he started his run with, you know, after he battled Swag Tana. And, you know, I've always been one of those people that was into the, you know, interviewing the new talent and finding out like who got next, man, like who's next on the court and what type of energy they bring in, man. I got footage of me and Trufo outside of RBE, you know what I'm saying? Like I this has always been a mantra of mine, and I think as an evangelist of the culture, like, you know, I always wanted to keep this energy. This is some of the work that I'm most proud of, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? Because shit, 20, you know, 5 years from now, whatever, you rocking big stages, like, yeah, bro, like I was with, you know what I mean, like Tone Bro, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. That makes me proud. So nah, and you talented, bro. You definitely talented.
I appreciate that, man, for real, honestly.
You know, and you have a unique story, and you represent a new generation of this shit, which I hope people like myself, whose beards are turning gray, will embrace and understand. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you the ISO. You can talk your talk, tell the people how to follow you, tell them battles they need to go see, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna close out. It's on you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Before I do that, I just want to say I appreciate you, bro. Like this, even doing this platform, this should mean a lot. You know, I'm growing up like on battle rap, watching Black Compass, all of that, you know, champion, all that shit. So that should mean a lot. But as far as me, man, as far as getting in tune with me, every social media handle you could think of, literally any, is gonna be Jenks DOE, JENKS DOE. It's all the same. Instagram, Twitter, all of that shit. It's all the same. I only got 3 battles. I made it up here with 3 battles. So, you know, if you want to tap into my whole body of work, it's all on iBattle. Jenks versus Big Hunnit, Jenks versus Dexter, Jenks versus Nick Hefe. We're gonna see when I come back, you know what I mean? Or if I'm not back just in time yet, I might be on somewhere else, you know, trying to debut and do my thing over there. Just tap in, man. Look for me. You know, we out here doing big things. Regime, mob mentality. You know what I mean? The billionaires. We doing a lot of big shit. I'm surrounded by a lot of great peers and a lot of people that enable me to do the best of my abilities. So tap in. Make sure y'all look for me, man. If they don't call me the superstar for no reason, I'm one of them.
Right on, man. Right on, man. Yo, man. Listen, I'm tuned in, man. You always welcomed up here, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? And we here for the journey, just like you here to go and accomplish that mission, man. We're gonna be watching. All right.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Big salute, man. Represent for that upstate too.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Jinx, man. Big salute. Salute to Jinx, man. Make sure you follow that kid, man. That boy got some shit. You hear me? No gas, no nothing, man. This is Tone Bro saying it. That motherfucker can rap. Straight up. Listen, I whatever, y'all. I come from the era where rappers knew how to rap well. Yeah. I'm gonna pause that. Just pause. Just think about that. Rappers knew how to rap well. Battle rappers knew how to rap well. They came up with new shit, new concepts. You know what I'm saying? I could turn the battle off, or I could just get the audio. I had the audio of T-Rex versus Uncasa. I'm that old. I had the audio of Sirius Jones versus Jen, of Iron Solomon versus Enes. I actually watched that battle. Like, I listened to it before I synced the battle. I'm from that cloth. Yeah. So let's get back to the focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to restore this shit. We want to get it back to its former glory. Let's rap well. And let's support the rappers that rap well. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get this show on the road, man. Let's close it out with the last but not least artist on the agenda for today. You know what I'm saying? Representing that. Hold on a second. Hold on. My man, we got to get my man's back up here. Hold up. But I want to give him an intro and things like that. But he's representing Pittsburgh and things. And, you know what I'm saying? Definitely tapped in. Big shout out to this brother, man, because he definitely doing his thing. You know, has an interesting story and things like that. I want him to be able to tell it and stuff. Got some good mentors and things like that around him. You know what I'm saying? You've seen him on We Go Hard versus Mike G. Shout out to Mike G, the whole OF family. Definitely appreciate y'all. And then he also battled the Saga as well on We Go Hard, URL Crucible, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is Winters. Winters, what up, bro?
Yo, what's the deal, my guy?
I'm all right, man. Your headphones might be an issue.
That might be an issue? Okay, hold on.
Might be. Yeah. I would the headphones, sir, if you can.
How's it now?
This is cool. Just yeah, say stuff. I don't know. Like,
yo, can you yo?
Yeah, we got you. All right. We on deck. First and foremost, Thank you for being up here and things like that. You know what I'm saying? New Battler Spotlight and things. You know what I mean? First of all, tell the people what they need to know, man. Give them the intro. What up?
First of all, thank you for having me, man. Shit, man. I go by the name of Winners, Pittsburgh, Upstairs Gang, Old Skrill, TCPB, all that. Yodi Gang. Yeah, man. I'm here. We got a lot going on, you know, so yeah, let's get to it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Upstairs Gang. Upsterity. I seen it. Hashtag upstairs. I said, oh yeah, that's a dope ass hashtag right there. You know what I'm saying? Upstairs Gang. What does that mean to you? Because I heard the folks like Quest for Cody and the great Marv One, who I think of the Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars of the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Represent that. Yeah. I do this, Winners. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But those are my guys and everything like that, man. And they really was excited about this stuff, man. But talk to me, Upstairs Gang, man. What's up with that? What's the mantra? What are y'all trying to accomplish?
It's a family, bro. Like a lot of groups that we've seen in battle rap have been battle rap groups. You know, like they've started within the battle rap community and they've grown within that. We didn't do that. We met outside of that and, you know, just kind of brought it to battle rap. Because we happen to all do the same kind of thing, right? So it's a secret society. I mean, a very secret society of special people, and it's a situation where right now, because of what we're doing, you're not going to be able to go somewhere and not see us. So if I don't give away too much right now, in 30 minutes, everybody's going to know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, you'll see us for sure. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean?
Okay. I like that, man. You know what I'm saying, brother? Come up here. Nice shirt on, you know, got the glasses on, you know, a little bit of swag, you know, a little bit something. Man. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Okay. I spent I'm gonna be dating myself here, but around 2007, I spent the summer in Pittsburgh. I was at the University of Pitt and everything like that, you know, get my academics on back when I wanted to get a PhD and all that good stuff. But that was one of the best summers of my entire life. The bros took care of me, you know what I mean? Shout out to Q's. But you know what I'm saying? I had a good time out there, man. And I got to learn the lingo. I got to learn about that Pittsburgh left. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like taking that left turn. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all like taking that left turn before I can go straight. I don't know what that's about, but that's what y'all be doing. You know what I'm saying? South City side, Oakland, you know what I mean? The big cathedral and all that. Yeah. But talk to me about growing up in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? Home of Wiz Khalifa, rest in peace, Mac Miller. You know what I mean? Damn, man. Like tell me about it, man. R.I.P. Waco too.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. I know some shit. Yeah, I am tapped in, sir. Yeah, we well researched over here. This notebook got notes in it. You understand? Yeah. But talk to me about Pittsburgh, man. Growing up in Pittsburgh for you.
So it's Pittsburgh's a interesting place, man. It's diverse, yo. Like I've always been in school with all different types of people. I mean, from different backgrounds and things like that. Whether it be going from elementary school to high school. I even lived in Louisiana for a minute, so like that was a culture shock going from here to there and kind of seeing just that one type of person or one type of people. So I don't know, man. Pittsburgh is it's Pittsburgh is what you make it, man.
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
Do you consider Pittsburgh the Midwest? I had this argument with somebody. It's like the first argument I had with somebody. Is that the Midwest to you?
I just had this conversation with Ledge from Top Tier Podcast yesterday. Shout out to Top Tier Podcast. And he told me that I was Midwest after I told him I was Northeast. So I don't, man, it's whatever you want to call it, man. I'm not really tripping off the regional thing. I'm just, I'm more so focused on bringing more noise to Pittsburgh in general, right? Because like people know real deal, but there's a lot more talent than that. So that's what I'm focused on. Not so much as regional as putting my city on the map.
Right. And so as we get into the bio here, you know what I'm saying? Like what type of shit was you on, man? You know what I'm saying? You present as a real kind of laid back, smooth type of brother and shit like that. What type of, was you into the school shit, like, or what, sports, like what type of things was you into growing up?
I mean, a little bit everything. I grew up, I'm not a street nigga, but I grew up in that. You know what I mean? Like the same way that a nigga who might not jump off the porch, but is still down the street, you know, from the block is still from the block. You know what I mean? So it's
Right,
that. I grew up around everything. I've dipped and dabbled in different stuff, but yeah, I mean, I play sports. Yeah, I'm an artist. I mean, I do music. Yeah, I mean, so like, I think for me, I have like a different, not different, but a little piece of everything. You know what I mean? Like from the tough shit to the cool shit to the, you know, to the women to I've kind of dabbled in everything. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Jack of all trades type of shit. You know what I mean? You know, and kind of like musically, right? Like musically and the things that sort of shape the type of stuff that you into, man. You know, and I always say like you know, adolescence is where you really shape your musical palette. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm old enough to be like, when I was 8 years old, me and my brother had Baldies. You know what I'm saying? Because we wanted to be Onyx. Onyx was the shit when I was a kid. Yeah. We was little ass kids with bald heads because we wanted to be Onyx. We looked up to the Fab Five and Onyx. You feel what I'm saying? Little kids, you know what I mean? But as I got older and everything that kind of shaped what I was into, Redman and Method Man and Ghostface and, you know, things like that. Like as I started to hit high school, like, you know, middle school type of shit. So what was you on, you know, musically, and what sort of shaped the person that we see today? You know what I mean?
I come from, I do R&B music. I mean, so I come from an R&B background. My mom sings. My dad was in an R&B group. I mean, as a kid. So like, yeah. So I grew up in that environment.
You can sing, bro. You can sing.
Like a motherfucker.
Oh shit! Hold up. Wait. Sing like Slim from 112, or sing like, you know what I mean, like Brian McKnight. Like, what type of singing we talking about? We really could, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk.
I mean, I grew up. I came from the 90s, man. So I can do the new cool shit where it's the cool, like the cool jingles and the cool catchy shit, or I can give you a ballad. You know what I mean? So it really just depends on where we're going with it. But I can do it. It's a very it's that. It's kind of a all around the board type thing. You know what I mean?
Right. So your first forays was on R&B type time. You know what I'm saying? Like you was doing the singing. Now I wish I could sing, man, because I always thought like, you know, I always know that there's the one dude, my man Devin in high school, like he could sing. He was one of them niggas that would just like be playing around and then a crowd would form. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, God, like we can't give me a few notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like that. So like musically, you was already into the R&B stuff. Was you performing?
Sure.
Was you kind of making music and shit like that with the homies, or what was it? What was it like musically?
A lot. So like growing up, it was just me knowing how to sing. You know what I mean? I always had like a love for rap. I always kind of like I had like written raps when I was like 8 years old, but it was just like based off of other stuff I heard. So it was like just reworked verses and stuff like that with little kid stuff. Like I'm rapping about not PlayStation, but like Nintendo and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So from that, it was kind of just like discovering rap. Like my mom was, aside from R&B, she just was big on music. So my mom would have all types of different CDs in the house that she didn't touch. Like all the R&B stuff was open, but I remember being a kid and having like Murphy Lee and like Lloyd and stuff like that just in the house and just untouched. So I would take the CDs that she didn't have. So like it went from that to my mom seeing that and then, you know, buying me different CDs. So like one of my first rap albums that I can remember that I owned because I got it for Christmas in like a stocking. Was Beg for Mercy. Yeah.
Yo, that first G Unit album is crazy. Bro. What? As soon as you turn it on,
come on, man.
Like, oh, shit.
On, man.
And then they were so cold. Young Buck had just joined the group, and he the first verse on the goddamn album.
The first nigga you hear. Man. The first nigga you hear, man. They were doing it right. They were doing it right. So yeah, I mean, it was that Snoop album that dropped around that same time, with that Justin Timberlake joint on it. The Justin Timberlake and Charlie Wilson joint. Yep. It was that joint. I mean, so like from there, it was really just kind of discovering my own way, like figuring out, because by that point I was living in Louisiana. Yeah, I mean, so it was also like listening to a lot of what they had going on down there. So like I got introduced to Boosie really early. Yeah, I mean, so like but then high school came and I discovered Lil Wayne, and Wayne 05 to 08. Wayne is my favorite rapper.
Oh my God, man.
So yeah, that's kind of like I discovered Wayne and I was like, all right, this rap shit is crazy. I'm all in. I started doing music in like 20. It was a little later when I started doing music, but once I started doing music, it was that. I mean, I just like kind of like took what I knew and put it into what I got. So
yeah, man. Yeah, that era of Wayne was just like every tape. You know what I'm saying? Like he was wilding, and it was crazy for me too, because I'm a little older than you and stuff. But
yeah, for sure.
Watching Wayne go from the, you know, he did Lil Homie and the you know, Hot Boys to being like, yo, Wayne is that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that must have been crazy too for you to witness this and being down there in Louisiana. You know what I mean? Like I know that shit hit different, right?
It was see, when I was down there, it was, what was that? It was 6th and 7th grade, so that might have been 02 and 03.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like right before Wayne had like was making the transition into like, it was right before the Carter. So right before niggas knew like, yo, it's not just the drop it like it's hot. He rapping.
He rapping.
He rapping. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
So like the Carter 2 is one of my top 5 albums. I mean, so like that I get a lot of my inspiration from that album specifically, just like that era of Wayne specifically. I mean, like that whole mixtape era, that album, that it's all that.
Yeah, man. You know, I think you know, it was at that point where you like, damn, he figured it out, you know. And I felt a similar way like about like Jay-Z when like kind of when Blueprint came out and the freestyles and stuff that came out around that time, and then Black Album drops. You like, he is ascended to like Jedi Knight, like he's figured this shit out. He's Keanu Reeves stopping the bullets now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, that moment is special. But so for you, so Pittsburgh, you grew up in Pittsburgh, you moved to Louisiana and stuff like that. So you got the hometown kind of, you know, the at home is musical already. You got the R&B background and stuff like that too. But then the hip hop kind of is like this, but then battle rap. Let's talk about battle rap. Your foray into that, man. How did you get to that point? Because that's a whole different side of the coin. You know what I mean?
Different, man.
Yeah.
My freshman year of college, 2009. I saw it was actually, I saw the tour that Tech 9 did when he was going around PA and just battling random niggas, whether it be in a park, I mean, at the crib, wherever he was battling random niggas in PA. And I thought it was funny at first. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, yo, who is this nigga? Why is he doing this? Like, what is this voice? Why is he talking to these niggas like this? So like for a while, I was running around campus like doing the voice. And I went to a state school. So like I went to school with a lot of niggas from Philly. So it went from that to like niggas actually, you know, put me on with what it really was. And so from there, it just like it got to, you know, me kind of searching like, yo, this is kind of fire. Like me and my friends would like joke about it, and then I go back to my dorm like, yo, y'all niggas is tripping. This shit kind of fire. So now I'm like, looking up different stuff. I'm in the crib like, hold up, what's what they? Hold up. Like, the old Smack DVDs back to like when Corey Guns was on the first joint with that
freestyle, bruh.
Come on, man. Like so, like even. Come on, man.
Didn't it? And the homie doing the ad libs, I said, "Oh yeah,
it was one of them ones, man. That was one of them ones." So like that, but that was like I had that, and then like getting into the battle rap, the Tech 9 stuff was like my reintroduction to it. So like I put 2 and 2 together, like I said. So now I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is tripping. This is fire. So like it just went from that. It kind of went into a whole of, all right, I'm here now. So I, you know, every now and then I would tap in, and then it went from like the every now and then to being consistent with just like being a fan. And then from being a fan for, you know, however long I was a fan to the pandemic.
Okay.
Clubhouse pops up. It's so crazy, man. Clubhouse pops up. And by this point, I'm on Clubhouse every day, 10 plus hours a day, because what else I'm gonna do? You know what I mean? So like I'm on Clubhouse every day. I'm on Clubhouse every day, kicking it, both feet up. You know
waiting for the world to end, just in Clubhouse, right? You see, people when they do the 30 for 30 on the pandemic, they gotta understand something. For about, I don't know, 3-4 months, it was like, yo, the world might go to Hunger Games. I got all types of tissue and
we're done here.
Like Clorox in the house. Like I'm like, all right, all I got is Discord and battle rap right now. You know what I'm saying? but you was in Clubhouse, and so kind of what happened out of that? Is that when you're doing the battles? No, it's all good. Yeah, you smoking that gas. Yeah, go ahead. Let that do what it do. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm on Clubhouse one day, and it's so funny. A lot of my friends just in general do music, and they're pretty accomplished too. So like I'm on Clubhouse scrolling through rooms, and I see my favorite color in a Clubhouse room with Big Cannon, and I'm like, there's no way this is Big Cannon, because why is it just them two in a room? They don't know each other. They don't. I mean, I go into the room and this nigga Big Cannon is just rapping. It's very literally just them two and Big Cannon getting this freestyle on. So I'm chilling, I'm listening. I'm like, man, this nigga's rapping. I mean, so I follow him, and then from there, Quest, Big Cannon, Marv, and Saga used to do something called Upstairs Boys Radio. So that's kind of like where the whole Upstairs thing started. Mm-hmm. So they were doing Upstairs Boys Radio. I pull up the next day. I'm talking about I'm not the most humble nigga. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So like,
I couldn't tell. Sorry, Winters. I couldn't tell you wasn't the most humble guy. But go ahead.
It's not one of my strong suits, man. I'm working on that's a lie. It's just not one of my strong. I was about to say I'm working on it, but like that'd be crazy.
Don't work on that. You're MC now. No humility. It's cool. Go ahead.
For what, man? But so I they talk about like we're just talking about like rap or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I rap. I do music, I rap, I do R&B, blah blah blah. They're like, oh, you rap? Is it whatever? So I'm like, yeah, nigga, it's that. And he's like, yo, send us something. We'll play it on the show. If it's hot, you'll know. If it's not, you'll know. So I send it in. Long story short, I hate when people do this because say long story short after I just told the whole story. But
right. Or at the end of the day, like nigga.
Yeah, there you go. At the end of the day, the day going. But,
right.
But nah, so at they to make the story the end or whatever, they hear it. Everybody fucks with it, and then from there it's just kind of like a grown relationship. So like now it goes from that to there's probably since that point there's not been a day that I haven't talked to these people. So like that's how Upstairs Gang formed. Like it wasn't a battle rap thing. It was people, like-minded people, befriending people with on Clubhouse, because I also pulled up late. Like they already had what they had established. So I pulled up late, and like I just because of my personality, because of what I do, I was able to become a family member to these people. So like now it's Upstairs, because that's what Upstairs Gang really is. It's a family. It's not. It really isn't a battle rap.
Like Saga's accomplished as well, what I'm saying, and so is Canon, respective like legends and everything, like in terms of what they represent, and especially with Marvin Quest, man, those are.
But then like even to and not to cut you off, because I want to make sure that everybody gets their shine. But even like Swave, Steams, it gets to like, because these are people that are also there. So like it gets to it's again, it's the friendship, it's that family thing, and then like once it only makes sense to bring it to the battle rap, because if you look at every level, it's that on every level, from legends to up and comers. It's something, it's that on every single level. So like I end up battling one day on Clubhouse, just on some y'all got like winners we want you to battle, do it. No, I don't want to do it, do it. I write it around, it goes well. I do it again. It goes well again. I'm like, Steams actually, We Go Hard has an outsiders card. So, I Steams, invited me to be on that card, and I did what I was supposed to. I got on that card, and I did what I was supposed to. So from there it was like, and the feeling I got was like, yo, I can do this. I'm here with these people who do this at this crazy high level. I rap. I'm not a humble person. So like, nigga, watch these. Watch these. So,
right. So that was a foray, and I'm sure they probably broke down a lot of the game. What I'm saying? The X's and O's of battle rap. Who better to learn that from than Steams and Quest and Marv One and Swave. This is a situation that shit, man. If you believe in the universe and in God's plan for shit, that's incredible to be an up and coming talent and to have those guys around you and stuff. So what were some of the early kind of things that you kind of learned about this battle rap thing as you're going through and saying, okay, I got my track up there, I got my battle up there, what I'm saying? Like, what were some of the things you kind of the gems, if you will, some of the things you might have learned through the course of kind of interacting with these people?
Pacing is huge. Pacing is huge. Comfortability, being yourself in any situation is also a thing for sure, because you're not always going to have the crowd on your side. You're not always going to have those oohs and ahs with you. So you need to get through what you're going to get through. You wrote this material, presented how it's supposed to be presented. Have that confidence in yourself for sure. Which again, so There's so much, bro. There's so much, because it's not, again, it's not just like the battle rap thing. Like, they're my friends, so I've learned life lessons from these people. I mean, like I've like spent real time, and we've done, real things. I mean, so it's just so much that I can apply to not only battle rap but life in general. That I can go into. So it's legitimately an ongoing list, like a laundry list of different things. I could sit here and go all day.
Man, that's great. And so they obviously, one thing I know about that group of brothers is they ain't gonna lie to you, because if you was trash, they gonna tell you trash, because they come from that era. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But obviously they rock with you. You know what I'm saying? You got that confidence in yourself, which is all that swagger, that confidence is what is the building blocks of this shit. It's a lot of people that just don't have that faith in themselves to carry this shit forward, but obviously you do. But then it becomes time to step into the ring, step into the arena. You know what I'm saying? And you get your first foray into jumping into that ring and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the Mike G. I'm looking at the Saga battle as well. What was your attitude as you jump into that? I know you said you ain't humble, you know what I'm saying, which is cool, but this battle rap thing is different, especially in person.
For sure.
So what were you trying to accomplish when you stepped into that ring, or what was some of the thoughts that kind of raced through your mind as you go into that round and things like that? What's up? Talk to me.
Not being humble is probably like the biggest factor, because it's like I can't go in here and not if I don't do what I do, niggas are gonna look at me crazy. I can't talk the way I talk. I can't have all this bass and bravado in what I do, if in what I say, if I'm not backing it up. I mean, if I'm not again, I'm around these people who on every level who do it all, like who do it at the highest level, in respect to what level they're on. I mean, so like from up and comers to top tiers, legends, everybody's at the highest level. So I can't step in and then be mid. I can't step in and be the weak link. That's just not how I'm built. I'm not going to be that. And if I'm competing in anything, I'm going to try to be the best. So it's stepping in there and knowing that, like, it's stepping there and having the confidence of like, yo, I know what I got. So now it's time for y'all to see what it is.
Right. And now you get that test. We go hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout to We Go Hard. Now listen, I'll tell you something.
For sure.
We Go Hard don't be playing. They don't be fucking around. You know what I'm saying? It's New York. You know what I mean? You know what that crowd is going to be. Arms folded. You know what I'm saying? Steams he just look at you like this. Just what you about to say, man. You know what I'm
until
saying?
he get to getting like this. And then
until once Steams do this, you got something. Once the shoulders move, you know what I mean? It's like that. Now, first test up against Mike G, who I'm a big fan of from the OF days and things like that. One of the most important and influential groups, in my opinion, of their generation and things like that. And he's an accomplished MC as well. What were you trying to accomplish with that battle, man? What did you want people to leave with after you spit those rounds and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Coming into it. Talk to me about that battle, bro.
That was personal, because I felt like my friends didn't believe in me all the way. Okay. Yeah, it was like, just like, because again, I'm still new, right? So like stepping into this world, stepping into something that they all do, again, at the level they do it at, I'm as confident as I am. And so like I have to make you believe before you just jump on the, man, this nigga nice. So like in that, I mean, it's me trying to make sure that they know, like, yo, I'm supposed to be here.
Right.
I'm not just here to, kick it. I'm not just here to play around with this. I'm supposed to be here. So it was definitely a lot of that. It was a lot of that. A lot of that for sure. And a lot of like even just back home stuff. Like I want to make sure that like my city gets the proper look, because we have talent here. There's people here who can really shake stuff up. You know what I mean? So in that, just trying to make sure that I'm doing my part to bring the light to that. So it's not let my friends down, proving to my friends that I can do this. And again, putting my city in the proper lighting.
Right.
Excuse me.
Now the having that sort of on one shoulder, you got the mentorship and the tutelage and things like that of Marv One and Quest, and you know the whole upstairs gang collected, and then you got Pittsburgh on the other shoulder and shit.
Yeah.
Once you was done with that battle, because I watched, I'm like, damn, I didn't know, like when I first, you know, because I always jump into the archive whenever I bring somebody up here. I'm like, shit, it's 2 battles. This motherfucker seemed like he'd been here before. You know what I'm saying? So what? But you know, I know MCs are usually more, you know, you guys are tougher on yourselves than maybe the fans are. Stuff. So how did you feel when you got off that stage? Because I'm like, well, shit, if this is his first time doing this motherfucker just did that. You know what I'm saying? So how did you feel though? How did you feel after that battle?
It was a good feeling for sure. It was a good feeling for sure. Because and so I'm gonna be honest with you, that was actually my second battle. The first one was with Nickel Plated, who doesn't rap anymore.
Oh,
so yeah, if I ain't gonna say I did that, but like, you ain't seen him. You ain't seen him.
We're not doing humble. You did that. You did that.
Yeah. So look, we battled again. So like, I'm a We Go Hard nigga. I say that because I haven't battled in Pittsburgh. All my battles have been on We Go Hard. I went my first battle. I went from here and I went to We Go Hard. And I battled Nickel Plated, and he doesn't rap anymore.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I mean, so like, yes, it went from that, and that's where I really got like the I can do this. So then me and Mike G got to just conversing. We talking shit on Clubhouse, and we're like, yo, well, let's take it to the stage. I got 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it, let's take it to the stage. You know what I mean? So, right. We decided to do that. Again, it was like just once we decided that that's what we were gonna do. I was locked in. I'm like, all right, yo, I can't, because Mike G, again, you just like you said, he's an accomplished MC, so he's like he does rapping is that second nature to him. And yeah, while I do music and I'm focused on R&B and I rap when I rap, but like I'm stepping in here with someone who really does this. So I have to step my pen up and I have to make sure it's what it's going to be. And I also have to focus on the performance too and just different things like that. So like it was learning all that while like during the process, right? So like in the writing process, I have that in mind. And then when I'm performing, it's, yo, okay, I got to do this. Let me make sure I'm looking at the camera, because last time I didn't look at the camera. Let me make sure I'm playing, just doing these different things correctly. So it's all those different things are going through my mind at that point for sure. And I just like once it was done, it felt good. Like it felt good. Like I got the reactions I got. I'm like, I think I did what I was supposed to. So
right. And then like, so you do your thing with that battle, and again, I'm like, well, shit, man, it seemed like this dude got some potential. And then the Saga, We Go Hard. You know what I mean? Saga's from the city, man, Queens. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is a different can of paint, man. Saga, he ain't gonna take it easy on nobody. You know what I'm saying? What was there now, because you get the early experience. Okay, I did what I did, but now it's like every time you battle, what I hear from battlers is there's a level of expectation now, and then as the competition gets a little bit tougher, it's like, all right, maybe they might figure me out. And you got that name where motherfuckers gonna be fucking your name up. I'm gonna be honest. You 2 battles in, they're gonna be talking, they're gonna be doing shit with you. They're gonna try. But the Saga battle, walk me through that. How did that get set up? And you know what I'm saying? Like, what was your attitude after the fact? Because again, another good showing and shit. So what do you think?
So that actually, man, that was just me being on my high horse. We we all chopping it up. I mean, just talking shit. Outmen do. We get to get to the rap shit. Everybody's calling people out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. What's up, Saga? What you want to do? This nigga says, yeah. Why would you do that? So he says, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, okay, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Ooh. So
yeah. Base your voice. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh shit, man.
So like, and I'm very self-aware. So like, I do the confidence thing for sure, but I'm very self-aware. So like, I'm at this point like, yo, because I've always been a fan of Saga too. So I'm like, yo, this nigga gets crazy. Why the fuck would I do that? Why would he say yeah? Why would I ask him? What the fuck? And then like, so it gets scheduled a few times and gets rescheduled for various reasons. A few months go by, and then we finally decide to lock it. It finally just gets locked in for that time, and he battles Enes. I see him kick his ass, and I see like
I was there for that. I was right there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you see me. I was there. I'm like, ooh, it's one of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm watching that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Come on. Yeah, and it's just me being honest, bro. Like, cause I rap, and like and again, I'm a fan, and like there's a lot of niggas in this culture. There's a lot of niggas within the battle rap world. There's a lot of rappers who, you know, do this, but there's a lot of niggas who are at the exact same level, who just because they all do the same thing. There's a lot of niggas who are like in the middle of the middle, and so like I don't really care for a lot of it. Saga's not one of them niggas. Right. So like I'm just I watch him kick Inez's ass. I'm like, what the fuck? I got to do something amazing. I'm about to learn how to backflip. Nigga, we gonna do something. I mean, so in my writing process, it was a 1-rounder, so I do that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put as much in this writing this 1-rounder as I can. And like in the way that I write, I think that I write a little differently. So like I had to kind of change it up to, you know, do what I did for Saga. And so then we get to it, and I was pretty confident in what I had. And again, I knew where I was. This is We Go Hard. There's names on this card. This is also Marv's on this card. This is Saga's debut. This event is going how it's supposed to go. You got Bad News and, you know, the other guy Yogi on this card too. I mean, so like this is one of them cards. You know what I mean? So like I'm like, yo, it's and then but like when we get there, the energy is like I feel the energy, and I'm like, we got it. I mean, they round 1 winners, it's on you, and then it just goes, and it goes how it's supposed to. Niggas are reacting. I have women reacting. I'm doing my special moves. I'm getting. So it felt like it all felt like it was a natural, like, yo, you got this, bro. You got this. You don't have to trip off anything. Just have that fun. You know what I mean? So like, and that's one of my like biggest things, is just to have that fun. You know what I mean? So like that's what I did. I had that fun. And Saga did the same. Saga tried to kick my teeth in. He was wilding.
Yeah, yes he did. Yes, he did. You know what I'm saying? And 15 racks, man. 15 racks in a 1-rounder. We go hard. Not bad, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope, man. And like I said, I see, you know, potential and things like that with those two. But then, you know, URL Crucible, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, this is taking off very quickly. You know what I mean? Like this is one of them, man. Like, and so, you know, even in URL itself, right? Because I think it's at a crossroads right now. You know, the legends and the Hall of Famers are starting to either you know, the jersey's already hanging through the rafters and all that. Not to say they done, but you know, it's a new era coming in, man. Your Dices, your Woosahs, your Authentics, you know, the people that's really putting on some flair. And now you get a chance to enter the URL Crucible. You know, what was your, take me through your mindset on that, and why that instead of, you know, RBE, KOTD, you know, of the other big threes and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, so what's up?
It's my second battle. So at this point, me and Saga were scheduled before the Crucible. So my first process was, okay, I do this battle with Saga, and then I do the Crucible. So I have 3 battles before the Crucible. That's pretty cool. Me and Saga don't go down, so I still have the 2 battles that I did, but I have this opportunity to do the Crucible. So I'm like, yo, why would I not do this? Why would I not take this opportunity when I'm confident in myself? I mean, I know that I can bring something different. I know that, like if we're talking about like star qualities, I genuinely believe that I have those. Like, because just outside of like, outside of like the raps and stuff like that, like when it comes to being being personable and you know, those different type of things, like I think I have those things, right? So like I'm all that's going through my head, and I'm like, yo, I can do this. Let's get to it. And then, you know what I mean, sometimes shit just don't happen the way you think it should. You know what I mean? So,
Welcome to battle rap. Yes, sir.
So yeah, you know what I mean? So like, it's just figuring it ended up being a learning process. I mean, it ended up being a learning experience, I'll say. Just going there and, you know, trying to present something different, learning that you can present something different. You have to figure out what's the best way to present that, because it is something different. So it still has to be palatable. So,
Right.
you know, just learning the different stuff like that with experience, and then taking it and applying it to the Saga battle. Actually, that's because I did again before the Saga battle. So, yeah, just to like it, like I said, it didn't go I thought it would, but once I, you know, got out of the like mad about it, I was able to look at it like, all right, this is what you can take from it and apply it to, you know, what I'm doing moving forward. So it worked out for sure. And again, why that? Just because I had the opportunity to do that. If I had the opportunity to, you know, do one of the other big three, for sure, I'm taking that. But, you know, I had the opportunity, the URL opportunities right there. So I think I'm that. So why not go for it? I mean, let's go to the NBA. If I can go to the NBA, give me one.
Yeah. And shout out to the bar guy. He said, "You got a bright future, but stay away."
Danny, quit playing with me, man.
Yeah,
quit playing with me, big dog. Hey, Danny, quit playing with me, big dog. That's the second time in less than 24 hours, big dog. That's the second time in less than 24 hours, big dog. You might got some. Him. He's next. Him. I want him.
Yeah. He's next. Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
That's the second time. That's the second time.
Hey man, hey, that's a sign of respect right there. You know what I mean? I see Fendi in here. You know what I mean? Marv, like people definitely they see the potential, man. And they see the work, man. And these are MCs that I respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm very petty. So who else is on the list of people that you need to talk to, sir? Who yeah. Let's get to that.
I got Dice is on my list for personal reasons. I don't know the nigga. I don't know the nigga, so it's not like a personal, like outside of battle rap or anything.
Sure.
Dice is on my list.
What is it about Dice? What is it about that? It's one of my favorite young boys.
I don't like how the real deal shit happened. I don't like how that happened.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like how that happened. So at some point we're gonna have to figure that out for sure.
Oh, this some Pittsburgh, this some PA get back type work.
Yeah, I don't really like how that happened. I fuck with Dill. I don't like how you know what I mean. So that's that. We got to figure that out for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Danny's at the top of that list. This is it's the second time in 2 days. So Danny.
Danny, you don't sleep, do you?
But I really don't. I don't have like a list of niggas that like, yo, I gotta see this nigga. Like, I do. I don't have a list of like, yo, I gotta see this nigga. We gotta, because I don't. That's not what my plan is. I'm doing what makes sense. So like, I've already battled Mike G. I've already battled the Saga. You know what I mean? So like, it's making the moves that make sense. So if like I was saying yesterday, if it's a name that's, you know, a name that's on a smaller league, that might make sense. Or if it's, you know, not a bigger name, but on one of those bigger leagues, that makes sense. You know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So like, I'm more focused on stuff like that as opposed to like, yo, nigga, what's up with you? I want to see you. I don't really, I mean. But those two niggas for sure, specifically Danny, because Danny put himself on that list. Like I said, I don't like what happened with that real deal situation. So Dice is on that list for sure.
I think both matchups would be fire, man. I would love to see, you know, what you would do to complement that energy with Danny, because, you know, Mike G and Saga, like Saga's very lyrical and stuff like that, and he can turn up.
Yeah.
Mike G is the most laid back human being. Yo, I do the walk down stuff, so I shoot the walk down with him in Venice, and like you know how Swamp say same nigga real life as I am on the internet. Mike 100%. G, 100% come through smelling like some gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up, Tone? You know, I'm like, damn, Mike, this is Mike G. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Danny, I want to see what that energy is like, and then for you battling your another contemporary of yours, you and Dice. See, these are the type of matchups in my head because I follow the new talent. Like, these are my next matchups that I'm really watching for. I love the top tier legendary matchups, for sure. You and Dice, and you know what I'm saying, Woopside and like, you know, authentic, like that's my shit. You see what I'm saying? Our side, like Death versus Jay Breed, like shit like that. These are the type of matchups that get me excited because, like I said, my beard's turning gray. I'm looking for the next niggas that's gonna be the niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
who's the next guy? Well, let's segue into this, man. Goals, plans, trajectory. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, URL is in the that's the NBA and stuff like that. But there's a lot of different ways people have utilized that platform. Hitman, wilding out. People have segued into music, things like that. Other folks have kind of gone on the road and like, hey, I'm at URL. This is my home base, but shit, I'm out in Canada. I'm out in the UK. What's sort of the priority for you, and like, what are some of the long-term goals that you have in this game? You know what I mean?
Man, I kind of fell into battle rap. So like, again, just like, I mean, I told you the beginning. So it like, I never like got in here like, yo, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna kill this nigga and it was never that. It was like, oh shit, I'm here now. Oh shit, I'm kind of good at this. All right, let's all right. So I think now it's just growing my platform. I don't long term. I mean, niggas are gonna know me for sure. Niggas are gonna know who I am, and because I'm bringing something different each time. I'm bringing a different flavor, a different feel, a different aura, a different swag to what's going on. I mean,
right.
I'm inviting a new fan base to what's going on over here. I mean, so I think that like that's definitely one of my goals actually is to bring more people to battle rap. Bring some more women over here, bro.
Hell yeah, bring the late. I'm about to say.
that's
I told Dyson Authentic the same thing. And you know what I'm saying? My man Capo, like, you know, hey, listen, man, the ladies seem to like y'all, man. Bring the ladies over here. You know what I'm saying?
It's that,
I get tired of being in these smoking rooms and smelling like weed and Hennessy.
Nigga. I don't want to keep smelling like weed, nigga.
Like goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, but you know, not for nothing, man. I appreciate you, and I would say, you know, I'm not in the habit of giving advice, but my only advice, and this is the advice that I have for a lot of up and coming MCs: be yourself, be your best self, and be confident in that. Whatever you bring into the table, because you know people have the habit of criticizing things that's new that they can't really understand. When you come with your new flavor and all that, it's always critics. You know what I'm saying? Then you see that shit in music. Whether like shit, I remember a time where Kanye wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't Kanye. You know, people was critical. Tyler the Creator, like, this is weird shit. ASAP Rocky, people that we come to respect because they stayed true to who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this game is missing. People being them fucking selves. I don't want to hear you, you know, no disrespect, because I love these people. I don't want to hear you rapping like Twerk. I don't want to hear you with Run Nitty, you know what I mean? Whatever. That's his style. I want to hear your style, the way you say it. So if I could offer any advice, because I see you got a dope attitude, you got good mentors around you, and you nice. Be yourself, whatever that is. Be that. You know what I'm saying? So and this should go a long way, man. I definitely enjoyed this. I want to give you the ISO so you can talk your shit, tell people how to find you, all that good stuff, man. Whatever you want to shout out, man, it's your world, all right?
Man, shit, the camera's on me. Ooh-wee.
Not humble. Yeah, go ahead.
No, follow me on Twitter at _WNTRS. Follow me on Instagram. That's WNTRS _. 469 out now on all platforms. That's WNTRS . The song is 469, just the numbers 469 and then the period. You feel me? It's big upstairs shit, man. Big Pittsburgh shit. big OD shit. TCPP, Most Grill, all that, man. We here. Shit, man. Let's have this fun, man. I'm here to, like I said, I'm here to have that fun. So let's have this fun. iBattle. I got a battle coming up March 30th. I'm making my debut at iBattle versus Dylon 5 times. Dylon. But I don't know how to think his name. But
yeah, from Cleveland, man. Shout out man Dylan.
Yeah, shout out his man Dylon. Yeah, but March 30th, yeah, I mean, like I said, at my iBattle debut, so this is a big one for me. I'm excited about it. Yeah, so tune in if you can. Pull up if you're in the city. It'll be in Manhattan. It's actually my profile picture on Twitter. So if you decide to follow me, you'll see it. You'll see the flyer. Yeah, man, that's it. We here, like I said, man. We about to have that fun. So
that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you be safe until then. I may end up being out there. You know, I'm in Jersey, so that's just a drive over the bridge. You know what I'm saying? So
that's love.
Do your thing, man. You know, I like to. I'm an outside kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside shit. I don't just,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. I can talk my shit, but you know what? This not being humble shit is contagious. But I'ma chill. All right. But salute to you, bro. Be safe until then. I love what you're doing, man. Keep working. All right.
Hey man, appreciate you, bro, and shout out to the platform, and I appreciate you for having me, bro. Genuinely, man, that's love. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man. Keep doing your thing. All right, win, lose, or draw, you always welcomed up here. All right.
For sure, love, man, love.
All right, big time, man. Pittsburgh, stand up, Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to winners, shout out the whole upstairs gang. I see Quest McCody in here, the great Marv One, the great Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? The homie Fendi. You know what I mean? I see y'all in here showing the boy love, man, and all that, man. And you know, bright future, man. Bright future, man. This has been a dope night. You know what I'm saying? It's been a dope night, and I can't say enough about the level of talent that has pulled up here. You know what I'm saying? That's still in the queue, in the inbox, and things like that, man. The people that have really been showing this this segment, this series love. You know, I've been doing the New Battler Spotlight since Black Compass began. So if you get a chance, like, go to the playlist, man. You'll see like New Battler Spotlight shit with Keese, who just went absolutely crazy out in Westworld. You know what I'm saying? We covered that too. That was the one we had Saint and Next up here promoting for that on their face off. But Keese and Hansel, bruh, go watch that battle. Them niggas was wilding. You know what I'm saying? So go watch that, man. And shout out to the whole Westworld too. But yeah, I got a lot of people in the queue. You know what I'm saying? We got some ladies too. We don't do that. We got some ladies coming up here. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely gonna tap in with them. You know what I'm saying? We got a few cats from overseas. Shout out to Cobra Commander. You know what I mean? Knox is up here. I want to do a whole iBattle invasion next week. Lex, yes, this is me saying it. iBattle invasion next week. Water League, Sky League. I listen, I'm Sky League. I don't care. I'm big Sky League. I think Cola is Water League. Yeah, we doing that. We drafted ourselves. We don't care. But yeah, man, this is battle rap time, man. All that other shit, all that other stuff that they talking about, all that other bullshit they talking about. Listen, that ain't my lane. My lane is battle rap. My lane is this. You know what I'm saying? My lane is the new talent. My lane is talking about the real shit for why we here, the purpose that we got to be here as media. You know what I'm saying? It's to evangelize, to help y'all understand what's going on, what's the latest, what's the greatest, what's the next cards and all that. Go back yesterday. We had Black Ice up here. Resurrection, The Cage is back. Avocado and John Doe. That's Spielberg and Scorsese directing the same movie. Huh? Do you hear me? Huh? That's Spielberg and Scorsese directing the same movie, bruh. And they was up here talking that talk. You know what I mean? So that's out in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go get them pay-per-views, that all the pay-per-views that we have promoted, all the talent, all the battles and things like that. Leave comments in the inbox. Follow us, Black Compass BCM on Twitter. Don't let them people distract you from what the mission is. And I want to say one more thing too, right? Now, it has come to my attention that a lot of you actually get news from sources that only condense down the most salacious, the most dramatic, the most, you know, kind of going left content, right? What you need to know about Black Compass Media is this. Even if we cover something that is drama or whatever, 95% of our content is battle rap related, straight up. So if you see a 2-minute clip on DNA Tooth or whoever, you know, there's a series of other people that have YouTube channels that clip little segments of the space, realize that there was probably 2 hours of straight up battle rap, from promotion, from letting new battlers talk and things like that. So if we have 400 people in spaces and you a new battler and you want to talk your talk or promote your card, Cola's going to let you up there to talk to you. That's just how we work. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that distract you, because some of that stuff is not news. Respectfully, right? I respect everybody. Everybody has their own lane. Up here, we talk about battle rap. That's what our platform is about. All right. So anybody got any sort of, you want me to elaborate on that? I definitely can. But I just want to put that out there because I think there's a narrative about what we do up here. And there's a lot of people that have influence that don't do, frankly, the shit that I just did. They don't. So new battler spotlight, you know what I mean? Definitely tap in and things like that. Shout out to Infrared, Almighty Phenom, Jinx, and Winters for coming up. Shout out to all the people that are soon to come up. I have a queue of about 40 battlers that I have to make sure that I have these interviews with. And I'm going to continue to push that because that's what the fuck I'm here for. And that's my energy. And it's been that energy for the last decade. Tone Bro, Black Compass Media, we up out of here. Peace.